common horror story or like I would say mythical creature, not really, like a ghost. Called the White Lady. The white lady.
That's really
I'm just telling you, that's Yusuf, bro.
No,
He flies out there.
It doesn't even make any sense.
And welcome to another Today Talk episode. Today we have a good guest, an amazing,
A very special guest.
a very intellectual.
The best Filipino man around.
Today we have with us Gabe here. Would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us a little something about yourself.
I'm Gabe. Pretty interesting, I guess. You could say that.
All right. Well, tell us a little more about you.
I'm actually the bowling team captain. Y'all know that?
Bowling?
Yeah.
Bowling?
So bowling.
Bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually really good. Like, I went and played with him a bunch.
Cool team
Huh?
for bowling.
Yeah, there's for Cinco. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Times Square? They have their picture up there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. For
Wait. Like, there's a bowling team in every.
For almost
Yes.
all of them. Katie has one. Taylor has one.
Katie's team is garbage.
And you compete?
Probably.
Yeah. So how it works is like it's more of like a tournament like bracket style of play, like towards the playoffs. But for now, we have districts, right? Where we're just going head to head against like each of the other schools, right?
Right.
So I think last year we won a decent amount of games.
Okay.
And we made it to regionals.
So you carried them basically?
Nah.
No.
Okay, listen, I'm decently good, but let's stay humble. I'm decently good.
Okay. I see you.
Okay, it's good enough to be a captain.
Okay. How many points do you get like per match?
Okay, so usually high 180s.
180s?
180s.
That's pretty good.
But if my team needs it, I can score 200.
Damn.
200 is like the most you can get, right?
No.
Three.
No,
Okay,
most
so
of you
how
guys
it
like
works?
360, right?
It's like a strike is 11.
It's
right?
it's weird. The bowling point system is super.
It is really weird.
Like, okay, so a strike is 10, right? Like it's
No,
10.
but it's like +1 because you made it like in the first try. Right? No.
Okay, so every pin is 1 point, right?
Yeah. Makes
A
sense.
strike is 10 points, and a spare is also 10 points, right?
Wait, what?
Okay. Yeah. So a spare is
But
when
it's
you get
weird.
to 10, but like in.
But here's
the
the weird thing.
Okay.
The max score you can get is 300, and you throw 12 times if you strike. If you strike 10 times in a row, right?
Right.
You get 2 extra frames at the end.
Right.
It's a weird. I know it's a hard thing to grasp.
It's really, that is so weird.
I know what you're asking.
Yeah.
How can you score 300 points
if you
if you only throw 12 times,
Exactly.
right? Because
Then you'd only get like at
lot.
most 100 and
120 points, right?
right.
I think my math is off today. So basically how it works is you score a strike, right?
Right.
That's 10 points.
Okay.
You score another strike, and that's 10 points plus that, like the score you had, right? So it's 20. But then it doubles to like 30.
So it
it doubles like maybe I think 40.
We made it bowling rules.
Wait, what? Don't you play bowling game? You should know this.
All I know is that
The guy was like,
the guy was smoking.
Hear me out. Like whenever you like do another strike,
You should get extra
it'll
points.
multiply by the like
It-
the square root. You know what I mean?
we should throw in 10 extra points.
Yeah, we'll just give him an extra 10 points. I'm pretty sure they gave us like 2 extra frame just to spice up the game a little bit.
Just to make it more fun.
There's so many different forms of bowling.
I know. I can barely hit 100 on when I go to bowl normally.
I can.
Isma, shut up. You can't get like 50.
I can get like 180 easily.
Sure you can.
Easily.
180. Okay, it's possible.
It's easily.
Not gonna lie, because bowling is actually pretty intricate.
I can get like 200 when I have the bars up.
Yeah, hey, me too.
Yeah.
I took this guy bowling. Like,
Yeah, he took me bowling. And the entire time he just critiqued my form. Because my form was pretty bad.
I'm actually a pretty decent coach when it comes to that.
Yeah, you actually made me a lot better.
Oh wait, Coach Theory, right? Is the
No,
no?
You know who Coach Dietrich is? I mean, you know what Mr. Dietrich is? He's a AP Gov teacher. AP Gov and AP.
I know. I have a different teacher for AP Gov.
It's fine, but like he's been the bowling sponsor for like how many years? Like he's seen like the team through like its biggest victories and defeats.
Dang,
Like
dude.
we won a state like 3 times in the past 5 years. It's just now because of the pandemic and all that stuff. Like
So our bowling team is actually cracked.
Okay.
It used to be.
I just have a question.
Yeah. What's your question?
Do you consider bowling a sport?
I consider it a hobby,
Okay.
in my opinion.
'Cause, like,
damn.
I
Like,
consider
it's
it a
just,
hobby.
I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that think
Okay,
volleyball
it's a
is
sport if you make
yeah.
it a sport.
Right.
Like it's competitive, definitely.
Yeah,
That's something sport has, but
It's as competitive as golf. I know how that sounds. Listen,
Yeah,
for me,
golf is so
a
competitive.
it's really a mental
Yeah.
game out there because it's more about the game isn't. It's more about like your mental status, like
yeah.
mental mistakes add up over time because it's more every shot is all about repetitions, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you can repeat your shot over and over again, it doesn't matter how crappy your shot is.
Yeah.
If you can repeat that shot over and over again, you can be one of the best bowlers in the world.
Yeah, it makes sense because then once you get your shot right, you can just repeat that same shot.
Because like the game is like I said earlier, the game is very, very intricate. If you haven't noticed, the lane is actually oil. It's covered in oil, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you better watch it for the U.S. government.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that why secrets over here.
No, that's what you have to use the,
Yeah,
the
you have
special
to-
shoes, right?
Yeah, I mean the special shoes are mainly there so that the lane doesn't get dirty because
Oh.
like you
Okay,
could
fair
slip.
enough.
You're swinging around like 10-pound balls.
Yeah.
They don't want you to have an oopsie,
Right, exactly.
like like we bowling, just throwing the ball backwards and hitting everybody. I don't know, stuff like that.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Juan, has that happened to you, bro?
I've gotten hit by one.
Wait, actually?
You got hit by. I know a guy like a.
Because I remember one time, like, was about to like throw the ball, right? But he did this, and the ball slipped, and he just fell backwards and went towards the other people who were going.
Once, like, I had I thought it was like strong. Okay, I got you.
No, just
I thought it was strong, so like I held the heaviest ball I could find, and like I dropped it on my foot because I couldn't.
Oh crap, dude.
I know people.
What ball
like-
do you use actually?
Huh?
I want to know what ball do you
What
use?
kind? How much?
Like,
What's the
what
weight?
number?
Okay, so I have 3 different balls, right? Because they accomplish different tasks. So
Okay.
that, like, going back to my point, like the lane is covered in oil, right?
Yeah.
And there's different styles of patterns. The one that we use at Times Square, it's a house pattern, which is basically all the oil is in the center, and the oil gets like thinner as it goes to the gutters. So there's like I use like I said, I use 3 different types of balls. So the first one is reactive, right? So reactive has more of a not porous surface, but it's more it has a lot of surface area, right? Which absorbs a lot of oil,
Okay.
and it's able to break through the oil and grab onto the lane because I hook my shot. Have you seen that before?
That when it spins.
Yeah.
spins,
Okay. So so going back to bowling, like how technical it is, there's a little thing we call a pocket, right?
Pocket.
It's 1-3 pocket. So first pin, second pin, or no, first pin, second pin, third pin, right?
Yeah.
For right-handed bowlers, that's called a 1-3 pocket, where you throw the ball from the left side of the lane to the right, and it hooks back like crazy into that in between the head pin, which is the pin in front, and the pin to its right.
Okay, so basically it goes like I've seen it that you like throw it, but it curves
And then it hooks
And then-
back,
yeah.
and it hits the head.
hits
pin.
the one, and then comes back, and then that's how you get a
and then
strike.
For some reason, according to physics, right? If you hit it in that pocket, it's a strike every single time.
Yeah.
No matter
Well,
what.
mathematically speaking, it's the highest percentage. It's not guaranteed,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because
But
how it works is like
is the best way to get a
yeah,
strike.
it's the highest percentage because it's a little bit of physics, right? Obviously, when the ball hits the
Of course, yeah, it's so obvious. We all know physics,
when the
right,
ball
guys?
hits the pins, right?
Yeah.
The pin bounces perpendicular to where it hits because
Yeah.
So then
'Cause-
that sweeps all the pins out from the left, right? That's why you hit the head pin at like a 45-degree angle. It's getting complicated, right?
Yeah.
You hit the pin at a 45-degree angle, right?
Right.
That sweeps all the pins to the left. Then it hits the second layer. When it hits that second pin, it hits at another 45-degree angle opposite of it. Well, perpendicular to the other 45-degree angle. So you go from here to the ball hitting the second.
Yeah, so it basically goes like first pin, right?
Yeah.
Hit it like here.
Shoots there, hits
Yeah.
all the pins out.
And then you go like this. Kind of.
No, it's more of the ball going straight. Like there's a little bit of thing called like I forget what the term is, but the pin, equal force, opposite reaction.
Yeah.
It imparts a equal and opposite reaction towards the ball, right?
Right.
But because of its mass, it doesn't really affect it that much. But the ball loses a lot of speed when it hits the first pin. So you'll see the ball, like, if you notice really, like, if you look very, very carefully down the lane, you'll see the ball hit the pin and it bounces back a little bit, or the trajectory of the ball changes very minusculely.
Yeah.
But that minuscule amount of movement
Change, yeah.
causes the shot to look way different.
That's
That's why it's not a guarantee. That's why it's not guaranteed to hit to get a strike every single time.
Because it
Makes
depends on everything. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all really all over the place.
it depends on the force that you put in, like the exact angle that you touch the pen in.
Yep.
And then sometimes even then it might sweep all of them and then leave like one right
Yeah,
in the center.
it'll leave the pins on the side. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Bro, that's the hardest shot to like ever taken.
Yeah, so
in
we have a
bowling.
7-10 split. That's the hardest shot. Well, because
In
it's
bowling.
impossible.
I mean,
it's impossible.
but you have to get lucky.
It's not impossible because nothing is impossible.
Well, no, it's
It is-
impossible to reproduce.
What do you mean?
What?
So you can. It's all down to luck when it comes to the 7-10 split. If you don't know what a 7-10 split is, it's basically 7 pin is all the way on the right, 10 pin is all the way at the end, and like the gutter is right next to it. So in order to get both of them, you have to get really, really lucky with the shot.
Yeah, you have to make the pin literally fly all the way to the other side,
Yeah.
have enough force to hit the other pin down,
And knock it down.
and even then it's still a spare.
I've seen videos, and the most consistent way to get the 7-10 split is to get really lucky. You have to drill that one of the pins into the back machinery, right? So there's like a little flap that makes sure that the pins, when they're flying, they don't hit any of the machinery in the back to reset the pins.
Right.
You have to have the pin bounce off of the sidewall and that back panel at the perfect angle, just for it to bounce back and hit the other pin.
That must be
And
so
have enough force to
satisfying,
knock it
though.
down.
Yeah.
That must
'Cause it
be
could
so
just tap it- it
satisfying.
could
I
love
can't
tap it,
imagine.
Just
I can't imagine like
give it a little kiss.
I mean, if you take enough shots in your life, do you think it will happen?
no.
Yeah.
Like,
The,
yeah,
Okay,
the
maybe,
mathematical probability of that happening is
Like-
it's very
Yeah.
likely.
yeah. I mean, like if you take enough shots of anything, it'll eventually happen.
Yeah.
A lot of shots.
That's
If
why.
you
That's
take
why.
enough,
That's
I mean-
why all the single dudes out there. Hey,
Single dudes out there,
Yeah,
go bowling.
no, not go.
Join the bowling team now.
Yes, join the bowling team. We need new members.
Yeah, how's the bowling team this year, by the way?
Okay, so we have it's guaranteed me, and
Right.
you know who Isabella is.
Yeah.
she's the girls' bowling team captain right
Yeah.
now. So all the bowlers last year were all seniors.
No.
So it was just
That's
me
a fat rip.
and my brother, but my brother wants to do track, so it's just gonna be me.
So-
So lead the team.
Damn, dude.
And there's a girl.
One-man army.
Yeah, there's a
So
girls
there's
team.
two
There's
different teams.
there's a men's and women's league.
You can carry the whole team though.
Wait,
I
so
could.
so
You
so
can do it
Gabe,
yourself.
you're gonna be on a team by yourself, and you're gonna have to bowl for like 5 different people.
No, unfortunately, that's not how it works.
Damn it.
But I'm not that good. Let's be honest.
But like honestly, bro, I've played bowling. By the end, your arm gets tired.
Yeah, you get tired real
Yeah,
fast.
That's
like-
why it's all about repeatability.
Yeah.
You got to know your body, know the bowling ball you're using,
Yeah.
and just know yourself.
Going back to what balls you use.
Yeah. Knowing what balls you use. So that was the first ball. It's a reactive ball. It likes to hook. I mean, well, it's more of a jack of all trades type of
Okay.
deal. So it reacts to every single type of lane condition, whether it be like where the lane is like very, very oily or like not that, or just like a little bit dry. So anyway, the second type of ball I use, it's called urethane. So urethane is like, it's rubber, right? Okay,
it sounds like it's just the name is kind of funny, like urethane.
So urethane it's rubber, right? So it doesn't like to absorb oil, right? So you can't throw it down. You could throw it down the middle. That's what I've done before.
Right.
You can throw it down the middle and it won't hook at all because
just-
yeah. So there's a little strategy for that. You can use that to hit spares because you don't want the ball to hook at all when you're throwing spares, right?
Okay.
So this type of ball, it's very, very good. It will hook a lot if the lane is dry.
Okay.
So what I like to use, how I use that ball is I stand all the way to the right since I'm right-handed, and then I throw it like millimeters off of the gutter. So I wanted to when it hits.
Damn. Okay.
So when it hits its breaking point, because every ball curves it's a parabola basically,
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah. So like
in a parabolic pattern, right?
right.
And the apex of it, or like like when it
the
starts,
breaking point,
the
yeah.
breaking point, right? That's the break point, right? So
That's when it
my break
starts,
point is like maybe 5 centimeters away, maybe not 5 centimeters, about right somewhere between there. It's
Right.
like half. It's less than half an inch.
Dude, I didn't think there was so much math involved in bowling, dude. I thought bowling was you throw a ball down the lane, you hope for the best.
It's like, for example, have you ever played pool, bro?
yeah,
It's all about. It's all about.
It's all over here, bro.
it is.
Like,
It's okay. Okay,
all
that's
physics.
fair.
All physics.
but they don't count it.
And
as
geometry. It's a lot of
But, like,
geometry.
my thing is like I do think it's like competitive, and I think it's fun. And
Right.
It's like a hobby, of course. Like it's definitely an activity you can do. But like to me, sports is something you sweat on, bro. Like
That is
Oh,
true.
bro,
But you can
yeah,
sweat
bro,
when
like-
you're bowling,
like-
but it's all down to personal interpretation.
I know
You can
I know.
argue all.
Yeah, you can sweat when you bowl. Like
I was
it
so
happens.
I
sweaty.
mean, yeah, but like you can sweat when you're ice skating, bro.
Yeah. So is ice skating a sport?
Hockey's a sport.
Hockey is a sport.
Hockey is a sport.
It's a
Do you
hard-
sweat
You know
when
they
you're
fight?
hockey?
Like
Yeah,
have you seen-
dude. They'll shove people straight into the
Did
wall.
you know
bro.
that there's a hockey team for Cinco?
I
There
didn't- okay,
is?
I've
There's
seen.
a hockey team for Cinco.
I've seen like a couple pictures, but I didn't know it was real.
Yeah,
I thought it was a myth.
they practice like once a month in like Galleria. No, it's not, once
The
a week,
gallery is
sorry.
too far away.
Yeah, like
What?
Yeah, like downtown. I don't know where it is, but it's
Oh
downtown.
damn, that's actually crazy, bro. What the hell?
Bro, I met this guy and he was like, "Yeah, no, I play hockey for the school." And I was like, "Nah."
Yeah, cap.
Fake.
He showed me pictures, bro, with the CR logo, everything.
What, bro? Where?
Okay, hockey.
dude,
Hockey
they-
is
they-
officially the most disrespected sport in Cinco. Because
bro,
nobody
literally,
talks about
where
it.
where is this dude? I haven't seen them anywhere. Like I have never seen them in the yearbook. I've never seen a single announcement on them. I've never seen nothing.
That's what I was telling. Like, you know, Ramiro.
Yeah.
I was telling him like, "Hey, do it for Global Vine, like an episode. Like nobody knows, bro.
Yeah, why would you
Nobody
not?
knows.
Let's make it
Like, do it for
popular.
Global Vine. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, they should do a global Vine video on maybe bowling.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
I'm pushing
Hey.
the recruitment. Hey,
When
he's-
when does the
signing
season
on.
start?
okay, it starts after I think
Is this spring season?
no, it's spring. It's a spring season.
Okay, so
So it's after the winter break.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely tell him.
You get. I mean, you just
I'm not
pitch-
in Global Vine.
Yeah,
but
no,
I can-
just,
okay,
just
yeah,
you can
context.
pitch the idea.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like being on the bowling team would be fun. Even though like
I'm telling some of the football players to join. I got a couple guys.
I don't know.
Yeah,
the
that's
only
all
the
I-
only thing is me and Isma we're probably gonna do the show because
Yeah.
in the second semester they're doing the musical and they're gonna do
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera, and so we're gonna audition for it and try and act in it. If we
That's
can.
fine.
I might not.
Or he might not. Yeah, he might focus
I
on
don't
his
know.
career.
I don't know.
It's
'cause,
it's all about
I work a lot, bro.
Lame. Yeah. Okay. Sure. You
all
have
about
time.
what the
Isma,
heart
come on.
wants, man.
I know.
If that's what you want
I
to
know.
do. Go ahead.
But seriously, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I can't wait to start. Like it's gonna be amazing. I've heard from everybody that I've talked to so far. All of their parents have seen it on Broadway, and if we mess anything up, if we mess any of the songs up, they're
Y'all are
literally gonna
getting
murder
flamed.
us.
Bro,
Y'all are getting flamed.
I know.
But, like,
we're
you
gonna
better
get
do
flamed.
good.
We're gonna get flamed.
like I've never seen it actually. So I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Like I've seen the movie. You know?
Yeah, I haven't watched anything yet because I don't want to like spoil it. Because sometimes when you're doing like a musical and they're doing it like at high school level, they like change some of the stuff
To make it easier, yeah.
to make it easier, or maybe because of copyright stuff. So they like to change
Copyright,
it.
really?
Yeah, that's a big
Bro,
issue. A lot of the
copyright's
time, it's
Oh,
a
yeah, I know,
massive
copyright,
issue.
like, because, I like to watch YouTube, right? Like,
Yeah.
Everybody's getting copyright strikes and everything.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
listen,
here it's like,
it's such a like. It's so weird. Okay,
I feel bad
so
for Mr. Weil.
yeah, I know.
why? What happened to Mr.
No,
No, because he has to deal with that stuff.
Yeah, he has
Mr.
to-
Wall has to deal with that stuff.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm taking film in Miller, and basically we went like this copyright like thing because
Yeah.
we have internships now.
Makes sense.
So like we can't use any pictures that we didn't take or that we don't know who took them, unless you have like the actual like rights to it, and you have to have like where you got it from and the license.
you
and
can't
everything.
take stuff off of Pinterest or nothing,
Exactly.
bro. Oh
you
my
can't.
gosh.
And
Wow, that's terrible,
if
bro.
you like use them and you give them to KDSD, KDSD gets sued, right?
What? Actually?
they-
Why would they sue
Dude,
a
I would fail
school?
half my classes if I had to actually go with that.
Like, why would they sue a school? Am I right?
I really don't know.
It's
It's just because they want money.
because
dude.
they
Like,
took the picture, and if you were using it without their permission, it's like using
I
your
mean,
work.
okay, if the police are too afraid to, pull over a school bus, I don't think they'll. Have y'all ever seen a school bus being pulled over?
No.
no, I don't think I ever have actually.
Bro, you know what happened to me the other day?
What?
First time. Swear to God, never had it happen to
No.
me. The school bus was in a car crash, bro.
No.
What?
The school bus from the Cinco to Miller
Yeah.
was in a car crash.
No
and we were all
way.
late to. Well, I didn't have to take pre-call that day, so that was good.
Damn, that's
But,
nice. That's always nice.
Yeah, we were in the bus, and the lady in the bus, right? She like started like skirt, and she was trying to slow down.
Yeah.
She didn't slow down enough, and then boom, hit the car in front of us.
Damn, bro.
It was a pickup, so it didn't like destroy the car.
Yeah, it's a friggin' pickup. It's already
So
destroyed.
then the guys went down, and they were all Mexican, and nobody
Yo, rip.
spoke English.
No.
So then
You should have hopped out and helped them.
It was an old lady, and I was going to, but there was like I was sitting all the way to the back.
Uh-huh.
And there was like this girl sitting all the way to the front, and the lady came up the stairs and he's like, "Does anybody here speak Spanish?" And then like this lady,
I do.
This girl stood up and went out there and then started translating for them.
Damn.
And then they had to call the police and everything.
What?
God.
That's insane.
And then we had to fill out like a chart where we were sitting. And then they gave us like a paper for like if you're injured, you can call this number.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and KSC will pay
So
for
you were
like,
literally
your
like
doctor visit.
talking with the police.
Do it.
What?
You should totally fill it out. Fill it out. Free
What?
money.
Just fill it out. Just say.
Say, oh,
emotional
my ankle
damages.
hurt.
Oh my neck.
My neck.
My knees.
Give me money now.
Literally every bone in my structure. You have to pay for everything, KDC.
Yeah.
My brain damage is thanks to you. Now you have to give me straight A's.
I have PTSD now.
I have PT.
Give me my diploma.
Bro, that's a great way to graduate early. Just
No, actually,
give my
it's
diploma or else you.
Lawsuits, man. It's pretty cool.
But I mean, you probably lose against Katie, and they're like thousands of lawyers.
Yeah, I know they have.
Hey, you'll never know.
There
you could be
armada
the
of
you could be the
lawyers.
one to change all that.
I don't know.
I know we probably shouldn't be discussing this on a podcast.
I don't know. KDC, don't
Hey,
kill me.
don't come
don't.
after us, please.
Don't end our school.
So yeah, basically the bus crashed. Fun experience. Never had happened to me. I was late for pre-cal, so that was good.
I'm sure you're happy about that.
Yeah. Well, but then we were late, so we were like everybody.
I'm actually enjoying
Yeah.
pre-cal.
You are?
Yeah.
Are you doing?
Bro,
Oh yeah,
so-
you're doing pre-cal right now, right?
Knock on wood.
Bro, it's so stressful. Like honestly,
Wait,
I
are you
just
in
don't-
KP?
No.
No, he's at
Thank
Miller.
God.
He's at Miller.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, smart.
Dude, pre-cal was. I don't know.
But-
Pre-cal was kind of hard.
I mean, I'm not gonna drop out. Like I'm doing good. I have
Yeah.
an A, but still,
do you
it's
have?
like
Huh? For
Are you in KFE?
no.
No.
Do I look smart enough for that?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Well, what do you have in academic?
bro. Okay.
Okay,
You
I
said
have
nobody's
LeBlanc.
like you.
Listen,
Yeah, they have
It's
all
shut
like
up.
A's.
Nobody is like you, son.
guys,
Exactly.
why am I getting flamed?
Because
Just
you're
relax.
smart.
Because you're try hard.
You are a
I'm
nerd.
taking regular classes, bro. I know so many people.
You
that are
cannot tell
smarter
me
than
you're in regular classes. You're in AP like chem last year.
On everything. On AP on everything. Tell me
AP
one
on
class
you
that is
had
not
AP Lang.
Football.
Don't. And
That's
you're
basically
red.
AP. That's basically AP.
No, it's not.
Bro, football.
Oh my gosh.
Varsity. That's AP.
It
bro.
takes so
That's
much
AP.
freaking. It takes so much time.
So don't you have practice on Saturdays too?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we
that's
had,
like
we had
Saturday
practice
too.
yesterday.
That's AP for
I
me,
know.
bro. Like if you're calling people on the weekend to go to school, that's
Listen,
AP.
hey, we got to win though. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's all part of a plan for it.
All right.
Like, we're not doing it just for nothing.
I know. I understand that.
We
I
do
understand.
some. Well, it's basically like we do some conditioning. We lift some, and then we go look at the film from the last game. So it's not. We're not like getting in pads and everything.
There we go. That's better.
Okay.
All right. We were blowing your ears or something.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, talking about football. You both are in the football team.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
You suck, so you're basically benched the whole
What
time.
the hell?
Hey, don't worry. Me and him are bench.
Wait, no, for real. Are you not starting or
No,
you're
I'm
not
starting.
he's
I'm
starting
starting right
he's
now.
Really,
Are you
he's
starting?
actually no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I want to start, but at the same time, like
He has so much competition. It's
yeah,
really
all the
difficult.
starters are super good. Like our Will linebacker, which is it's getting into
Will is one of the. It's one of the.
Get closer to
How
the
do I
mic.
describe it? What? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so basically, if you don't know football, I'm on the offensive line, and I block all of the bad people trying to get to the quarterback who throws
Bad
the ball.
people.
Very bad people, disgusting. And he is one of those bad people who sits in the backfield,
Yeah.
is either coming for my quarterback or he's coming for my receivers. So I'm going to hit him.
Yeah, actually,
Well, I mean,
me
you have
and
to
him.
hit
That's
the
basically how it
D-line
is.
first. So
What?
You have to
Yeah, I have to get through the D-line first. Yeah. They're also annoying.
Yeah,
because they're really big and I can't shove them around as much.
Yusuf, you're pretty big too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I am pretty big. That also
I'm pretty
helps
sure
a little
that
bit.
He's a
Hey.
brick wall. I run into him every single day.
Yeah, I
There's
know.
no
Okay,
way.
let's talk about this. What's your squat max now?
Squat max right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't
450.
tested. I haven't tested my squat max in a while. The last time I tested it was 455, but the other day I did 5 reps of 405 pounds. So like 4 plates,
Yeah.
I did 5 reps of that.
That only multiplies.
So I would imagine that my squat max is probably something above like 500. But I mean, we could probably go test it actually. Like I kind of want to go test it now.
Don't do it.
See how high it is.
We need you.
I'll be fine.
I don't want you to.
That's my thing, bro. Like I remember when I was in football, bro. That was risky because like everybody's trying to do their max and they're not even doing it right.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
it
he-
stressed me
And
out.
yeah, and then they might get hurt or maybe they get like.
I was doing like 375 for squad, and I hit it and I did it fine.
Yeah.
But like I didn't like how it felt.
Right.
Because they make you go like all the way
Yeah,
down.
yeah, you have to go down.
there's a
You
reason-
have
I
to
think
bust
that's
it down.
There's a
You're
reason
supposed
why
to
we
go
have to go all the way down, though.
But I don't
It's
think you're
proper
supposed
form.
to go.
No,
Okay,
you
it-
have to.
it
It's proper
depends.
form.
Bro, I don't squat the whole way down when I don't have weight on. Though.
It's fine, but like
Right.
I recommend doing if you want to get the most out of your workouts, because going like we're gonna start another topic like a tangent
yeah,
again.
I know.
But anyway, because I'm Yusuf knows I'm like really into like lifting.
Dude, this
and all.
man is insane. When he's in the weight room, I mean, he embarrasses me on cling, bro. This man will put on like 245s and a 25, and he'll just start repping it. And I'm over here, and I'm like, dude, I'm getting embarrassed. Yes, he doesn't care.
I'm pretty decent at
It
weightlifting.
doesn't feel like anything to him. I mean, he's literally insane. Like you can see the veins popping out of his neck over here. Like it's literally crazy.
Honestly, I'm not the strongest guy in like on the team, right?
I mean, probably some linemen are the strongest.
yeah,
right?
the
They
linemen
have to be.
Right,
have
yeah.
to be strong, but especially for like my size, just to be competitive with all the other linebackers,
It's insane.
I have to like I have to lift a lot.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'6". 5'6". No, 5'7". I'm 5'7".
Are you?
Because
Are you actually
like
verified?
imagine if you get like cleats, right?
Yeah,
That's like 500.
in
That's basically
in
5'8".
cleats, I'm like 5'10".
Yeah,
dude.
but like
In
5'8"
cleats,
is
I'm like
just a weird
6'3".
number. So like you're technically 5'9". But
I'm
like
5'9". Yeah.
But like if you're always like like wearing like the helmet or whatever, so you're technically 5'10".
You're
Yeah.
you're basically 6 foot.
So
We'll
yeah,
go
I
with
can
that.
base you around that.
You'll just list it
Yeah.
as 6 foot.
But
like
like 5'10" is technically 5'11", and 5'11" is always 6 foot.
Yeah, that's how it's always worked.
Yeah, always girls are always complaining about height. I don't know what it is.
I've never had that complaint.
Yeah, you never had that complaint.
That's because you're 6'1",
You're like
bro.
6'1", dude.
I'm literally
5'10".
5'8". No, I'm 5'8". I'm not 5'10" at
swear.
all.
At least you're not like Layla.
No, like
4
stand up,
feet.
stand up. Hey, Isma, stand up. Look at the difference, bro. And all of the heights.
I'm not even standing right.
You're not even
Short
standing
boy
up the whole
hours.
way. Yeah, like he's way over me. And I'm like, you're actually kind of tall. I'm not gonna.
I'm like,
Bro, you're like the same height.
yeah, we're basically the same height.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
only
which is
difference
kinda
is
crazy.
chunk.
Bro, I was telling
I'm
Seth.
more
the other
wide.
day-
Yusuf is chunk.
I was telling
Oh my
Seth.
gosh.
Do you know who Seth is?
Medina?
Yeah.
Medina.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So I was. Did you hate him or what?
No, I don't hate him. He's just there.
So I have him in my economics class, right? With Coach
Oh.
Lanza.
Yeah.
Oh, you have Coach Lonzo. Oh,
Yeah,
That's kind of
that's
funny.
tough.
That's so funny.
Nah, he's cool, dude.
He's
I like
actually
him.
cool. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
He's pretty-
on the field.
He'll cap
oh
on
my
you a lot
gosh.
though.
Like he yells a lot, but like I don't know. I don't care.
He doesn't. He's used to it.
Yeah,
Yep.
bro. I was scared of Coach Fincher. Like that dude, I am scared of. Like,
I miss Coach Fincher yelling at me.
bro, because like
Yeah.
I remember 10th grade, bro. Like
Yeah.
if you see that man walking up to you,
Yo, you better
done.
be. You're nervous,
You're
bro. You're
done.
scared.
Yep.
Yeah,
You start sweating.
that was the
bullets.
coach that I was the most scared of. More
Yeah.
than Coach Tutley, more than any other coach.
Yeah,
Coach
but he's
Fincher.
really sweet though. When
Yeah,
he's
actually.
not screaming at you.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he had to quit football because of his daughter.
no. Wait.
Yeah. Okay. No, his daughter didn't die.
Okay.
No. He just wanted to spend more time outside.
Because like I feel bad for the coaches.
Wait, I don't know if we can.
So he's not a
Wait.
coach anymore.
No.
No, not anymore.
Thank goodness for you. Huh?
Well, I was
Maybe you can
literally
come back
gonna
now.
I was literally gonna take stats, but then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna take it because if I have Coach Fincher, I'm not gonna be
That's
because I
fine.
quit football. So I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I don't think
I
he
know-
would
I
get
know
that
plenty of
mad
dudes
at
that
you.
quit
Like
football.
seriously. Yeah, there's
It's
a
just-
lot of dudes that
I
quit
mean,
football.
it wasn't my like that I didn't want to do it. It's just like I was taking Miller and everything. Just my schedule wasn't gonna work out.
Yeah,
That's all. It's
there's
all
no
about what
way.
fits for you at the end of the
Exactly.
day.
Yeah.
I started working like the football games.
Yeah.
In Legacy and Rhodes.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, are you the one
Dude,
filming?
yeah, he's on the. No, there was literally a game where he was on the sidelines. Yeah, where I went
Well,
and said,
but
I
that, like this game this season.
Yeah.
that was because I got the pass from Global Vine.
right. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because Global Vine, like last year, it's like kind of like bowling.
Yeah.
Last year, Global Vine had like all of the seniors. Okay, so
Yeah.
everybody was seniors, which it was good. And we had Mr. Mary, so
Right.
it was like a different teacher. And this year he left, and they have like
Damn.
this other teacher that doesn't really know what she's. Sorry, she doesn't really know what she's doing.
Toxic.
Please help Ishmael out. You know,
him.
So-
he loves his job.
So basically, like they don't like because nobody knows how to use. Bro, they don't know how to use camera. This guy, we're at the game, right?
Right.
And he was like, how do I focus?
No, you're joking.
Nah,
You're joking
bro,
right
don't.
now.
And I was taking
Stop
pictures.
playing with
I was
me,
taking
man.
Mainly
Stop playing
pictures,
with me.
You know, for my photography account.
Yeah.
But I took videos
Little
for them.
plug, Instagram
And
plug.
then I told him like, hey guys, you put it at 60 frames, right? To like,
Oh my gosh,
they were like, how do you do that?
No.
dude, that is cringe.
I haven't seen
Like,
an episode
in
of
the
Global
middle of the third quarter, bro.
No
How do
way,
you do
bro. I'm so depressed.
Y'all gotta get fired. That's
Yeah.
not good. That's not
And
good.
I was like,
You're done.
because I know one of the basically the leader or the captain of Global Vine
Yeah.
goes with me to film.
Yeah.
And we have pre-call together, so we sit right next to each other. And I was tell her like, hey, you should like do like a day where you go over like cameras and how to use them and how to focus, how to change like settings and everything.
Basic.
You gotta take over.
And yeah, I mean, it was fun. Fun experience. But I took a couple of videos. I kind of wanted to get everybody running out, but I didn't know if the coaches were gonna be yelling at me like,
No, they
Nah,
weren't.
dude,
They
they
wouldn't.
love
do-
that.
That would be so cool.
bro, because
Because we need exposure.
I kind of want to go with like Coach Dudley and ask him like, hey coach, can I like record like everybody in the practice in the weight room and everything?
You could.
I'm not sure.
Like a game.
I
I don't know
mean-
if he'll let me, but
I
like
could.
a hype
I
video
mean, we
type
could
thing.
ask him though. Like,
Like for Global Vine, I could ask him.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's pretty good with it.
Like just recording everybody in the weight room or like weightlifting, and then everybody outside, kind of like a hype video. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah, hype
TikToks?
videos,
Like,
yeah.
that would be pretty cool. I'd imagine.
we
Like,
actually need that.
I know.
Yeah, I can ask like Global Vine, they'll let me, but just I couldn't fit it in my schedule. So
There's like 3
I'm
different
taking it
topics.
now.
Yeah,
that
he's
you
too
wanna
busy,
submit
guys.
To Global Vine. Come
He's
on.
way too busy.
Yeah, I am. I'm way too busy. But yeah, usually I am also the guy that you see the screen, what you're seeing.
Yeah.
So I'm also like I used to do that like last year, and I
pretty
applied
sick.
for the job this year, but they haven't accepted me. I don't know why.
Oh, yikes.
'Cause basically-
Why not? You're so good.
Yeah,
last year
facts.
they had me like as a senior, so they erased me from the system.
What?
Yo, that's rough,
So
man.
I'm
Not gonna lie. Last year I thought you were a senior.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, except for the fact that Seth was talking to you.
Yeah.
Seth's talking to you. You're not a senior.
Okay, so basically, Seth, I used to hate Seth, like hate Seth.
Yeah.
Seth, if you're seeing
Seth,
this,
we love you.
I hated you, bro. I remember that time that you nut tapped me.
Oh my god.
that's rough.
But like hard
Yep.
in the middle of practice. I could not go in. Like he nut tapped me as soon as we were walking out. I could not play, and the coach was yelling at me, and I was like,
Yeah, that's
coach,
so-
I can't.
Oh, Seth, you scarred him for life.
the worst
bro.
time, bro.
Bro,
He's
I
never gonna
swear.
forget it.
Foul.
I will never forget that day because the coach was yelling at me and I could not play, bro, because my balls were hurting. Okay, like I was literally gonna throw myself to the floor and start like throwing up.
Damn, dude.
It hurt a lot.
That's how it is, though.
I feel like he's a lot more chill now, though.
Yeah.
He's a
Like
lot
I
more
talked to him
cool.
now in economics and he's chill.
Thank God, though.
But yeah,
We're not trying to throw shade at you, Seth. We still love you.
Isma does it.
Oh yeah. We're talking about Seth a lot, but we like. Should we plug him?
I mean, yeah, he's like TikTok famous or
He's
something.
Yeah, literally-
look him up on the yearbook.
Yeah.
he's in there.
Yeah.
he has like a whole page.
Bro,
that
we have
he-
a page for the podcast. We just don't have pictures, but like we have like, have you not seen it?
We have a little page in the yearbook.
Like yeah,
Yeah, I
it says
saw,
like
like-
talk to me about it or something like
yeah,
that.
it's pretty freaking cool.
That's pretty cool, bro.
I know.
Yeah, y'all are getting somewhere, bro. It's nice.
No, bro.
We're gonna keep moving. Like we're
Yeah,
gonna keep
I know.
rolling.
I know.
This is pretty
we have
cool.
we have a couple ideas.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll get there, but you know, that's the plan. Yeah. So Seth is basically this guy. He is also T-line. I don't know. He's super tall too.
He's so tall.
He's so tall,
I've never
and he's a
seen
lanky
Me-
boy
hey,
also.
I'm not trying to be racist or anything. I've never seen a Mexican get that tall.
I'm Mexican. bro.
What?
Yeah,
Well, I'm
I'm-
not that tall. I'm not as tall as Seth. Seth. But listen, I was talking to him about that the other day, and he was like, "No, bro, I'm average."
He's
That's
not.
What?
He's, that's cap.
Who lies,
That's-
bro?
That's cap right there.
Big
yeah.
time.
I'm from Arizona, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a whole bunch of Mexicans over there, like Hispanic.
Yeah, son.
No, I'm not trying to be like mean or
No,
anything. Like,
it makes sense.
like,
What are you saying, fool?
no, hey, I didn't say no.
What?
bro. No, but I'm serious. Like, there's a bunch of Mexicans, like, Hispanics, and all that stuff. I grew up
Yeah.
around like there's like a taco hut like like right next to my house.
Bro, you're
Dang,
basically
okay.
like Filipino, right?
I'm
So you're like Mexican for Asians.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, you get by the Spanish, am I right? There's a lot of stuff.
Okay, let's
Yeah, let's keep
move on.
So what were we talking about? Seth, right?
So we're talking about Seth.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you were saying that you moved to Arizona.
Oh yeah.
I moved from
Yeah,
Arizona.
that's why he's wearing the Suns shirt.
The Suns. Okay, listen,
There's
we choked in the playoffs. Yeah, I get it. But this year, I still have
this
faith
year's
in
the
my
year.
team.
Honestly, I don't follow basketball that much, so I just kind of pick a team to follow.
I kind of like fall like it's like on and on.
Yeah,
on and off.
on and
thing.
off.
Yeah.
But I like the Suns. I'm
You like
Yeah.
the Suns?
yeah,
For real?
Because of me.
they're pretty good. Mostly because of
The
them.
Suns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like no disrespect, but the Suns,
Dude, you don't even
Yeah,
name
I
another
know,
team.
listen.
Name another team in the basketball league.
like teams.
Yeah,
Balls.
Balls.
Bro, what? Bulls. He's talking about Bulls.
Chicago Bulls.
Bulls. Okay.
That's it.
Wait,
Doesn't have any other teams.
I'm thinking. It's the Magic.
That's two.
The Magic's.
Nice.
I'm thinking. Okay.
Okay,
Give me
okay.
a second. The
Let's give him
Rockets.
like give him like
the
5
Rockets,
minutes. Okay,
obviously,
Rockets
hometown.
finally.
You know
The Lakers. Hello.
the Lakers.
The
Couldn't even
Lakers.
figure it
There's
out.
like two. I
on,
don't
bro.
understand what the
Lakers.
deal is with like. You know how like
The
some,
Lakers is a pretty good team.
so like,
Yeah.
you know like some states they have like multiple teams, and then
Yeah.
some cities have multiple teams.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
The
Why?
Lakers.
I really don't know.
The Lakers and the Clippers, they play in the same
the
stadium. I don't
Clippers.
understand why.
I don't know either.
Are they that broke? Like the Lakers are like a multi-million-dollar corporation. Can't they afford their own stadium?
Nah, bro. Nah, there's no way.
I mean, yes, it's Kobe's
Dude,
house.
I don't know. I can't take a team like the Clippers seriously when they have a name like the Clippers.
Yeah.
And the
who,
Clippers by someone else.
named like NBA and NFL teams? Am I right?
I don't know. Bro,
Like who
but
came up with the like
that's
other
kind
than
of
like
tough.
They're weird
80-year-old
names.
white guys?
Yeah. They're weird names.
Some of their names are super weird.
I don't know.
What's another team?
I honestly don't. I don't know. I don't know anymore. After
It's
that.
a Golden State. It's
Golden
like,
State, yeah, that's four. I think.
I don't know, bro.
I don't really know anymore.
What?
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of teams.
I mean, if you give me a state, there's probably a basketball team there,
Probably.
except for Wyoming.
Wyoming doesn't have anything.
Wyoming
dude.
doesn't have a team.
No, Wyoming. I don't even think
Wyoming doesn't even exist, bro. It's not even on the
Wyoming
map.
does
Where's
not
Wyoming
exist.
at? No, actually, I've been to Wyoming, so I can't come. Yeah.
Wait,
No,
really?
you're not. Ishmael is a government spy, dude.
Bro.
Everybody
listen,
from Wyoming is from the government. Like they're all government.
Literally,
it's a
bro.
government conspiracy, man. Come on, get with the time.
No, it's not. It's literally just.
Wyoming's full with buffalo. Like
Really?
Yes.
Dude, those are
Damn.
Thousand. Like I feel like that's their whole economy. Buffalo.
buffalo. Actually, I heard
it's like-
buffalo meat's pretty good.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Buffalo meat's pretty good.
Probably. I can
I've never
imagine.
tried it, actually. I mean, I don't know.
it's
I don't
pretty
know.
Literally, you were in Wyoming. How did you not try it? They
'Cause
probably sell it at every
I
single
was
store.
just driving through Wyoming.
Okay.
So you've
So I
never
went
been
to-
to Wyoming.
whoa,
You just
wait,
drove
really?
through it.
Well, I mean, we went to like there was we took like a break. Do you remember one? Yeah, we took like a break, and there was like this museum, and we saw like the native tribes of Wyoming. And
Dude,
how
I feel like there's nothing in Wyoming.
They survived by the buffalo. Like buffalo, like was
Yeah.
their only way of like eating meat and like
I heard it's
carrying clothes
bussing.
and-
It's bussing.
That's why they lived off of it.
I believe that we should, domesticate buffalo and all them.
like just
Whoa,
Okay, listen.
that was kind of
an-
weird. Gabe, I'm not
it's
gonna
an
lie.
American species. Like I get it.
Let him go.
Like conserving species and all that, but
Yeah.
like
But buffalo
animal
meat's
like
pretty good. though.
animal products are delicious. I'm sorry,
Whoa.
vegans. It's delicious. You're missing out. Vegans, vegetarians.
aren't you Asian?
Yeah.
Dang,
I'm sorry.
Damn,
like,
son.
he's dissing on his own people, bro.
okay, yeah. Yeah.
No, not really.
Not really. Like
I
okay.
mean, they still eat like
listen,
orange chicken.
They eat we
I mean, most of
okay,
vegans,
most of the
stereotype.
most
I
of
don't know.
vegans and vegetarians in the world are Asian.
yeah, that's true.
that's
Wait,
that's
really?
a fact.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
I didn't know that.
yeah, Indian like most of the Indian subcontinent don't eat
Like-
they don't eat meat. They
like
worship
75%.
cows over there, dude.
yeah, like
Well, I
all
respect-
of India is Asia. Okay,
Right.
and that's like 1/3 of our population.
Yeah.
So like,
Okay. Yeah.
put that in your brain. Yeah.
Nah, but like have some respect for all them.
I mean, I know you can eat like rice and tofu, but like,
You
I mean,
can't.
they.
like,
What?
what?
No, but I was.
You want to fight me?
Hold
you said?
on, son. Wait a minute. I was trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, don't they have like chicken farms and stuff over there? And you can get them.
What do you
buy
mean?
them-
They're not really
you can
chicken
buy
farm.
them
Like
slaughtered.
okay, so going back, like so I went to the Philippines a couple times, right? Like when I was little. It's pretty rough over there. Not gonna lie. So my mom's from like a farming town.
Okay.
It's like pretty small, but now it's pretty big nowadays. It's like it's newly industrialized. So like, I mean, they had electricity when they were growing up, but most of the time they're just farming for all their stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like if you needed something, grow it on the farm. Like if you want like
You need milk? Here's a bucket. Get out there.
I'm pretty sure, but like
So they never industrialized like up to now.
It's one of the newest growing economies in the world, I think. I'm pretty sure anyway. Because like, you know, like with all the different influences from all over the world, like America is one of the biggest influences nowadays.
Yeah.
And a little bit of China. I mean, it used to be a big China, big Spain.
the Filipinos like
Right.
the Philippines are like a great place to like
it's a melting
like to
pot.
have,
It's
yeah,
a
right.
melting pot of cultures.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
because like everybody wants a piece of the Philippines.
Yeah. Which
Hey,
well, it's
Everybody wants a piece of the Philippines. That's why like every nurse you know is like a Filipino.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of like Iran. Like Iran keeps getting conquered over and over again.
Yeah.
But I want to say like, what are some of the cultures that are like in the Philippines?
In the Philippines, okay, it's depending on where you're from, because like up north, like it's Manila, right?
Right.
That's where everybody is. Like from it is like there's the Muslims, there's there's Chinese, like
Right.
basically any type of Asian you can think of, they're there.
Okay.
There's people from all over the world actually, because
Damn. Are there Europeans there?
yeah, the Philippines is very importantly. It's really important when it comes to like the geopolitical landscape and stuff,
Right.
Because it's close to China, Japan, Korea.
Oh, okay,
them.
that makes sense.
So that's why like it was important in World War II.
I'm trying to think like. So wait, would I technically, since I'm from the Middle East, would I technically be Asian or would I be North African?
You'd probably be part of
You're. I mean,
Or is it like
You could argue
which
for
section
North
is that?
Africa.
you're Middle Eastern.
Because
that's
Egypt,
called Middle Eastern.
Because like
that's
Egypt,
technically
where
different.
Cairo is located, it's literally
it's
literally
Africa.
like
Yeah,
north.
that's-
It's like
that's-
northeast.
It's basically two continents.
So technically, I'm from North Africa.
You're North African.
So you're technically black.
You're
So
African.
technically, I'm black.
But, I mean, you're not black.
No, I'm not. No.
Oh my
You just start saying the N-word.
Yo,
No.
that would not. That's not. Hey, I'm not getting canceled,
We
bro.
gotta
That's not
keep it
happening.
PC.
PG.
PG. Nice.
Okay.
But yeah, I've never been to the Philippines before. But like,
Y'all should
the
go.
way I imagine it is like it's a lot of like.
It's like
kind of-
Mexico.
Not really like
a
a
lot
jungle.
of
but, like,
economies like also in tourism, right? Like on.
Yep,
people
it's
going-
it's highly okay. But here's the thing: it's like going to Mexico, like Mexico City. You're gonna get robbed.
What? Hold on a
I'm not
second.
joking. You're gonna
appreciate
get
Okay,
that.
that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting him to say like, you know, like you're gonna
No,
see
I'm
like a
serious.
nice museum or you know you're gonna eat some local food. Not
like the
you're
food's
gonna get
pretty
robbed.
good.
You're okay. So here's the problem about being like if you're foreign, you're gonna either get robbed at all the tourist places, you're gonna get
Yeah.
poisoned by the water,
What?
or you're gonna eat something that's gonna get you sick.
You're gonna get
That's basically
salmonella.
You're gonna get a
bro.
disease over there.
basically-
Okay, it sounds really bad, but it's a beautiful country. You should go if you have the money. Not right now.
But you have to go to the nice.
Yeah, don't get robbed.
Okay, so there's some nice places you go to, but like I want to go to. There's this place called Mindanao, right? Mm-hmm. It's like this really, really beautiful place with like islands. I mean, the Philippines is an island, right?
Right.
But it's like an area full of islands and
Yeah, it's like a bunch of like tiny,
tiny islands, right? That you can like canoe over. It's beautiful, but the problem is, like even for me, like I can't really go there because you'd expect me not to get robbed because I look like everybody else, but I
Right.
don't look like everybody else.
Really?
They can tell if you're foreign just by
How?
looking at you.
Wait, but how though?
because they can
he
Is it like your shirt? Is it your shirt?
shirt.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
If I dress up like any other Filipino, right?
Yeah.
I'd still stand out.
Because like your what is it like? Is it your?
It's something, dude. Those guys are magical over there.
bro. That's so
Serious.
weird.
Like all the impoverished areas, there's some like magic and stuff. I sound crazy.
Magic.
Yeah,
I
you
sound-
sound kind of crazy.
I
right
sound
now.
crazy, right?
Not
But
gonna
like
lie.
we're like very superstitious over there.
Dang,
We see.
dude.
Okay, it sounds weird, but there's this like common horror story or like I would say mythical creature, not really, like a ghost. Called the White Lady. The white
That's
white
kind of okay.
lady.
That's really.
I'm just telling you, that's Yusuf, bro.
no,
He flies out there.
It doesn't even make any sense.
No.
Nah, that's Yusuf, bro. He changes. He puts a wig on.
I just started flying around
But
like
it's,
a ghost.
It's actually pretty interesting. Like, there's a lot of interesting folklore and all that stuff. So like what I talked about, the white lady.
Yeah, what is it about?
So it's basically like this ghost, right? Like it's common everywhere in the Philippines, from like the north to Jensan in the south, like in Davao. Oh my gosh, everybody talks about it.
What is it?
So it's basically like I don't know, like there's like a bunch of different backstories to her, but like basically all you need to know is that if you see girl in white sheets with her, because it's commonly like where her hair is like covering her face, right? And she's pale.
Right.
Okay.
And then she walks around everywhere, like where there's like death or just even random street corners. She's there.
Really?
So like in the middle of the night, if you see her, you're either really blessed to see her, or it's
Or you're dead.
Or you're gonna
or
die.
it's like, or you're gonna shit yourself. Because it's terrifying. I've seen her when I went back to the Philippines. I saw her.
So you saw Yusuf?
Okay, she was a little bit thin.
I'm getting a cab.
Oh,
It's Yusuf if he was.
If I lost like 70 pounds,
a little bit more.
maybe 170
But
pounds.
it's terrifying. Dude. Okay, I think it's the atmosphere, because like people think ghosts aren't real and stuff, but like I beg to differ.
I don't know. Like that sounds so cool.
actually,
They have a lot of stories like that in Japanese
I have
culture too.
experiences with ghosts, bro. Like honestly, like
Yeah, we're
I'm not
getting
gonna
into the
say-
Halloween season.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna say it's real, but I'm also not gonna say it's not real.
I'm gonna say it's not real. I think all that stuff is BS.
Nah,
I feel
sorry.
like people just make up. stuff
Don't
in
say
their
that,
head.
dude. You're gonna get haunted.
You really think so?
Like I'm just saying, like there's some things that I just can't explain. So I'm not gonna say it's like real, but like I'm also not gonna say like.
So
oh
we
yeah,
have,
that's
we have
bullshit.
the, we have the
you know?
different extremes. I believe ghosts. Yusuf
I
does.
really don't believe in
and
ghosts.
Ishmael is
maybe
in the middle.
Yeah.
He's like maybe not.
See, we're very balanced here, guys.
Yeah. We're diverse,
we're diverse.
Diversity of
See,
opinion.
there's no bias here.
No bias whatsoever.
bro. But like, if you actually think about it, that's cool about the U.S., bro. Like, we're all from different places and different like backgrounds and everything.
See, yeah, isn't
And
that
we're all
crazy?
together? In, like,
Yeah, facts.
here.
Can
Yeah.
can you speak like?
I wish
Filipino?
I used to speak when I was a little kid, but like I'm whitewashed. I'm very whitewashed.
You were actually born here though?
Yeah, I was born here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
see, okay, that
here,
makes,
I
see,
grew-
that's
I-
fair. But like, if you were actually born there, though,
I would be
it's gonna be
speaking-
different.
I would
But
be
since you were
speaking
born here, it's like
Filipino.
it's.
Weren't you
it's
actually
whatever.
born in Egypt?
Yeah, I was born in Egypt, so I can
So,
speak. I can speak Arabic.
Here's the weird thing. Like,
Can you though?
Yeah. You want me to? What the hell are you doing?
say something. Say something in Arabic, please.
عايزني اتكلم بالعربي ولا ايه؟
We're saying cuss words in Arabic right
لا
now.
saying-
انا لا انا
saying
مش بقول اي
cuss
حاجه
words.
زي كده. انا
مرحبا.
بس بتكلم بالعربي. Wow.
Mama say, mama say.
Good one, bro. Yo, what?
I only know how to say مرحبا.
Yeah,
sorry. I'm sorry
he knows
for
how to
being-
say hello.
Really?
Yeah, مرحبا.
Okay, speak Spanish.
Hola. ¿Cómo están? Muy bien.
¿Cómo están?
Sí, yo estoy muy bien.
Am I allowed to cuss in Spanish?
No. You're not allowed to cuss in Spanish.
I'll say it off the mic.
What?
Okay, that's good.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
Next time, just tell me and I'll bring your mic down.
Yeah, you should probably bring my mic down.
What does that mean?
What? That means very beautiful stuff.
You're very beautiful.
That means you wanna, reproduce life inside your mouth.
What?
Actually,
I know boca is mouth, but I don't know anything. Unless it's not mouth, and it's not
worry about
retarded.
it. Don't worry
don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up after. Don't worry.
There's a lot of interesting like slang in Spanish.
Yeah, you don't,
Bro,
Like, it's like
even
don't
if
know
you
that
learn
life is
Spanish,
fun.
like
Spanish
formally
is-
in a class, it
Spanish
doesn't
is
even
a
matter because
beautiful
you don't know
language.
any of the slang from the streets. Like, how are you gonna know anything?
Bro, that's what happened to me in Mexico. Like in Mexico, they teach you English, right?
Right.
But like
English.
not really.
Oh, it's
'Cause,
like, is it like Spanglish?
No. Like,
No,
you
literally
have, like-
formal English.
Like there's bilingual like schools and everything, and you have like 3 classes on English and 3 classes on Spanish or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they split them.
Yeah, it's kind of the same way in Egypt.
Yeah. So you kind of learn English.
Yeah.
Because, it's an important language, and you being right next to US.
You have to know
Exactly.
it. It's like how
But
it's
the
kind of
thing
how
is-
like people here
the
have to
thing
know
is,
Spanish
they
because
teach you, right?
they talk to people.
And you would think you know English,
right.
which I mean, I wasn't like
Your
zero
your level 5 Duolingo won't help you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it helps you, yes, with grammar, maybe, like with spelling, kind of thing.
When you're in the heat of a moment bargaining for food,
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
not gonna.
Damn.
It's not gonna help you,
bro.
You're
Just
gonna
like-
be forced to
also,
the McDonald's
accents.
terminals.
Accents.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
accents.
hate Span like like
Accents.
like Spaniards.
Yeah.
Like actual dude. fucking hate their accents. They're like,
It's actually pretty cool. bro.
corazón. Like they slur their
Yeah, I
words.
know.
It's
But
so
it's pretty,
freaking
it's
annoying.
a pretty cool accent though.
It's
like,
a
You think
pretty
so?
it's European.
yeah, it's like
Ew.
it's like if you were talking British.
Yeah, that's
Spanish.
true.
Like
It's like
not
it's
British.
it's
Sorry,
it's
like the
proper.
British accent. Yeah, sorry.
Proper.
It's proper. It's proper English.
I don't know. It's not.
It's not proper, but like they originated it.
I know there's so many things I didn't know about English when I first moved here. Like especially like somebody told me one time when it was like raining heavy outside. They were like, "It's raining cats and dogs," and I just looked at him like, "What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
You sound."
Yeah,
Because I didn't know what
that's-
because it's just stuff like that. Like those are small things I just didn't understand.
Yeah, but like for example, where like you know where English comes from? Are you
Yeah, it's
taking-
Anglo.
English
It's
is
Anglo-Saxon. It's from
yeah.
people that went from.
Are you taking AP English? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I'm taking AP
yeah.
literature.
English is Anglo-Saxon mixed with French
Yeah.
and German.
Right.
It's
Okay.
like all the mixtures from every single like
All the Latin
people that wanted to conquer England.
But I believe
Yeah,
that I
basically.
believe that they should make a united language that everybody should learn because the language barrier is one of the
Well, they
biggest
have like
problems.
sign languages.
No, but
So-
like
kind of counts.
kind of right now it's English because like
Yeah.
the national like you know what I mean.
Right,
Like,
like it's
I-
international.
Because he's like I don't know if you all know, but like the British Empire was the ones that conquered the most.
Dude, they literally
Yep.
conquered like
The
all
most-
of Africa,
the-
basically.
like almost it's the biggest empire ever. Okay?
Right.
And then the Mongol and then the Roman.
Yeah, that's why Mandarin is like the number one most spoken.
I
and
thought it
then-
was
and
I
then-
thought it was Spanish.
No, it wasn't
No.
Spanish. No, Mandarin is number one. Then English is number two, and then I think
The-
Spanish is number three.
No, Roman Empire. So it's British, right? When they were like conquering everything,
Yeah, yeah.
half of Africa and everything, and because they also count as the U.S. So the U.S. was also British.
Yeah.
Empire. The 13 colonies, whatever.
Whatever.
Um,
Just dumb stuff.
then what else? The Mongol Empire because they basically conquered all of Europe and Asia,
Yeah, I mean, I think the Mongol Empire was bigger actually.
but they never got to like Africa, for example, or they
Right.
never got to like you know what I mean?
Yeah, the Arabs kept them out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kinda nice.
So and then
Yeah, Arab
That's a
Pride.
dub.
and they never got to England and you know
Yeah.
like over there France.
But if you think about it, the Mongol Empire is way bigger than you think it was.
Bro, it's huge.
It literally. I mean,
if you know
imagine
how
they
big
spanned
Russia
all of,
is.
all of Asia,
They had
and
all
like
of Russia, bro.
and literally, and then all of they were trying to get into Europe, but then it got.
But
They
listen,
had the
it's
Roman
less
Empire.
railed back.
it's less impressive when you think about it because they're literally conquering open space.
Yeah, that's true.
They're
that's
literally
true.
conquering like a
but,
farmland.
like honestly, if you think about it, the power that one person that can like speak and unite people has,
Yeah.
bro. The Mongol Empire were some of the greatest warriors ever, like in history. Okay?
Yeah, they were also terrible people, and they brutally murdered and
Brutally
raped like
murdered and
everybody,
raped everything that was in their path,
and
bro.
burned
They
it
would
to the
rape,
ground.
kill everything that they saw. Okay, I'm not saying
that's
they
why
were
that's why they were so successful.
But people
Maybe I
were
should do that.
Terrified of them, and they were like some of the great. Like, you couldn't kill them. Like there were just so many and so powerful.
I know,
But the
and they
thing
were
is,
smart.
They were always like separating to these like very tiny groups,
Yeah.
fighting each other for land,
Yeah,
like kind of like the Vikings. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But whenever there's one person that can unite them all, and then like just like Genghis Khan, right?
Genghis Khan.
He
Nah, that's
started-
how you say
We
it.
all have a little bit of Genghis Khan
how
inside
do
us.
you properly say
It's
it?
Genghis. I mean, people
Genghis?
say Genghis. I heard it's like
Genghis.
Genghis.
I know
Genghis
the,
Khan?
like
Genghis.
actual way you pronounce it, like Genghis. Like yeah.
Is
You
it
don't know
Genghis
any. I
Khan?
don't know any Mongols around here, so we're probably fine.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. So Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Whatever.
Genghis.
You know who I'm talking about. When he started uniting everybody and started giving them a purpose, like let's go outside and conquer. They conquer everything, bro. They were literally unstoppable.
It's actually insane.
They took down almost all of the Roman Empire. Like you know what I mean? And the Roman Empire was the greatest empire.
Hey, just
I
nobody
know.
nobody could compete. You know.
Exactly, because they were just.
Well, the
so
Roman
that
Empire
good.
collapsed. Wasn't it already collapsing
yeah,
at the
it was
time?
already collapsing,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like it was powerful. You know? what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at the same time, it's like it's hard to beat, but like you know,
Going back to power structures, you know how hard. Okay. So you know, like people want to be president, right, and be for the people, but you know how hard that is.
It's actually
become
really.
president or
Like, okay, no,
Be
once
president.
you're president, like you know how why most politicians, right? They're going back on their word to like do stuff for the people, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not trying to be like too political, but like that's how that shit works. Like honestly, honest to God, because every single politician, even even if you're right wing, left wing, they don't give a fuck about you. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of. Well, no, hold on. There are some politicians that are populist.
Yeah.
Which means that where they actually do what.
But they don't stay in power the longest for them.
No,
okay, except for
unfortunately
FDR maybe. But even then, he was pretty much of a dictator.
Yeah,
FDR almost became a dictator, bro.
Basically,
he hadn't died.
Have 3.
He would just probably
listen. They only care about the people when it comes to getting into power.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
But what I'm saying is, FDR technically did save the U.S. Like,
he did save the U.S.
like from the Great Depression.
He didn't even need legs. That's how good he was.
Bro, he was just,
we were actually learning about FDR and like all that stuff in AP government, and it's about how like he expanded the power of the federal government. And people see it as either good or bad.
bro, it was bad. Like he was giving himself way too much power.
Yeah, he kind of was.
You can't give one.
I agree with that.
But here's a problem with giving one person. When it comes to that, like dictatorships in general, it's all about holding the keys to power.
Yeah.
Like if you know that concept.
Have you all seen this documentary of How to Become a Tyrant in Netflix?
No, but I watch a CG. You know who a CGP Grey is?
No, who is that?
CG. Okay, so he makes like these animations like dissecting like complex topics.
Right.
Okay. So I watched a couple videos of his, and like one of them is like how to become like, well, it's like why, like it's something doing with like the deal is like I think like monarchies and all that stuff, like why they're not doing shit for the people.
Right.
That's because you gotta take care of your own keys to power before you start helping others, right? Because in order to stay, if you care about staying in power, if that's your game, then you have to appease the people below you, right? Or else they're gonna want to replace you.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, what I was saying is there's this documentary kind of thing in Netflix, which is like your guide to how to become a tyrant.
Right.
Which I mean, it's pretty cool because like they give you examples of real life.
You have to be
Israel is a tyrant in the making.
You have to start a crisis.
Well, no. You have
not
to,
necessarily.
You have to. Basically be kind of like a hero.
Because how do you get power, right?
Most of the tyrants or like dictators are usually always like decorated, like, you know what I mean? They were in war and they have like a bunch of medals and they're pretty great at whatever they do. They were like generals, whatever, right?
Right.
Take, for example, Hitler or
Stalin.
I wouldn't say Stalin. It's okay. How Stalin came to power was because he was like the minister of giving people jobs.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So it's a technicality.
But like this guy from...
And Hitler was a good speaker, that's why.
From Africa.
He was
What's
a good nerd.
this guy's name?
Are you talking about the...
From the African...
South Africa?
Yes. No, not South Africa. It's the massacre place.
The Rwanda?
Rwandan
genocide?
Congo?
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Rwanda.
Yeah.
They have a dictator, right? Well, like, it's the Mad Giant, I think that's his name.
Right.
I remember the country. The thing is, like, they were always, like, heroic, right?
Right.
And then they have to find allies, right? That's their first step. Like, find people that will help you get there.
Right.
Because you by yourself can't, technically. So you have to find at least one person. Hitler had this, like, his right hand, not his best friend, but like his right hand.
Mm-hmm.
He believed in him so much, bro. Like, till the very end, he believed in Hitler and in his vision and everything.
Damn.
He killed himself and like all his family for Hitler.
That's
while they were getting
that's how you become a popular. I mean, that's how you become a tyrant. Look at North Korea.
Insane.
They get all the people, and then they start looking at you like you know, kind of this heroic.
Almost like a
to help them out of a crisis. Yeah,
you could equate it to the North Koreans right now. You see how?
You have to have a crisis and then like kind of step in and say how you're gonna solve it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You get to power, and then you have to get people be afraid of you. You know
right.
I just
and then once you
something.
get people afraid of you, then you can do whatever the hell you want.
Not really, because then there's always gonna be people trying to get in top of you. So you have to learn how to make sure you trust people enough,
right,
to kill the people,
the right people.
You got to kill. It sounds sad, but you got to kill the right people at the right time.
You have to know who's going against you,
right, and
who's trying to like rally people.
You know, Stalin was able to airbrush. I mean, you hear about like how he edited like historical documents and stuff, like in pictures.
Yeah, you didn't know that? He did like, that.
So there's this one guy that fell out of political favor with him, and he had Stalin had a photo with him right in front of a river. So he had it like once he fell out of favor with Stalin, right? Mm-hmm. Stalin killed him, right? And then he airbrushed him out of all photos and government documents. And there's only like a couple photos of the guy that actually survived.
Damn, dude, that's insane.
Imagine that, like
Imagine being wiped from existence, bro. No government records, no pictures of you literally with the leader. Like, that's insane.
That's most teenagers right now.
That's freaking ridiculous.
It's kind of crazy.
Because I was reading this one. Well, I wasn't really reading. I kind of like listened to someone else talk about this book. It's called like Why Nations Fail. And it was talking about why like the Roman Empire fell and why the Mongols failed and all that stuff. And it comes down to the fact that when you're trying to take over like a lot of land space at once, it's really hard to unify everybody under the same guys, and also to
that's why you start a war
with a central government. Yeah. So because of that, you have to like, if you want your nation to succeed, you have to make sure that number one, you have something like instant communication, which the Mongols didn't have at the time, so they failed.
So, for example, what do you think all of the like European countries are so like rich and everything? Because they're small. The smaller your countries, the easier it is to like have it.
Yeah, see, size makes a difference.
Yeah,
there is such a thing as being too big, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like the U.S. is pretty big.
Sometimes it's too big.
Yeah.
No, the U.S. is pretty big. Like actually.
Right.
So I mean, I'm pretty sure like all days, like as soon as they got like the Louisiana like treatment with France and everything, Louisiana territory, and then they got all the Western stuff. I'm pretty sure like it was hard to govern everything, and that's the Wild West. There was literally no law like over there.
I know.
I kind of want to go back to the Wild West. That'd be fun.
No, hell no, I'm not getting shot. Okay,
listen, it's not about getting shot.
You
just
were
like
in a bar, like you were literally walking, and somebody could just boom, and that's it. And
if you think about it,
nothing happens, bro. Everybody keeps just walking. Like
if you think about it, the sinus infections would be pretty bad because like I used to live in a desert for most of my life. And every time there's a dust storm, you get like really bad sinus infection.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
It's so bad.
Like you need to hop in your house or hop in a car or something if you're stuck in the middle of the road when a storm comes, because otherwise you're literally getting like swarmed by sand. It's terrible.
Too much sand, man.
Too much sand.
There's a thing as too much sand.
There is such a thing.
Like, why not make more glass? Am I not wrong?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can't just make phone screens out of like the sand you find in your playhouse or something.
Well, it's kind of a little bit complex to make sand into glass. You don't just put it in a furnace and like light it up like that.
This is not Minecraft.
Bro, I thought
how
it
it
was
works.
like Minecraft. Like you just
okay, it is possible because when you melt glass, it's not technically a solid because it doesn't form like crystalline structures. It's more like a I wouldn't say loosely congealed web, because I saw a video the other day explaining if glass is actually a liquid.
Right.
Wait,
well, it's not a liquid.
It's not a liquid.
It's not a liquid. It's a solid.
gas.
But like the way it forms,
it's plasma.
The way it forms, it doesn't form like a uniform structure. It's more of like, it looks like a liquid,
it's a bunch of
frozen liquid.
It's literally just a bunch of like,
so like
carbon.
ice kind of thing.
Kind of like ice.
It's just a bunch of carbon molecules.
That's why
All
it's
like the structure behind like the nuclear structure, like the carbon molecules.
Yeah.
They kind of like make like this really weird formation. It's kind of like, it's not really an oval, but it's really like wide, right?
It just doesn't. It does not look. It does not look solid.
It allows it to kind of like mold itself, and so you can make glass into different shapes.
Question: do you all know how mirrors are made?
Wait, how mirrors are made? It's like, okay, so it's a silver compound that they use.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just glass.
Yeah, they use glass, but they have this. They have this substance, right? I'm pretty sure the main ingredient is like silver or something, right? That's what I heard, right? They coat the bottom. I don't know. They have to treat it.
I actually don't know. I'm actually
wait, what? Yeah. Why'd you ask if you don't know?
It's okay.
Because I don't know.
Oh,
it's okay.
I don't know either. I assume they just use glass on it.
The modern industrial process has given us many blessings.
I know, it's kind of nice actually.
Yeah, because like I'm thinking, right? Like liquids are kind of reflective if you think about it.
Right.
Like, right? Because like if you look at
that's only because of light. If there is no light, it doesn't reflect anything.
Yeah, but
that's why you can't. That's why you can't see a reflection of yourself in the mirror.
You couldn't see anything if there's no light. Like if we're being like that, like you can't see anything if there's.
Hey, that's why.
Yeah, you can because of the light reflecting to your eye.
Listen, exactly. That's why I don't believe in invisibility. Like
why?
Like if your power was to be invisible, right? You wouldn't be able to see at all.
What do you mean?
Because I don't believe that.
Because how invisibility would work in this world,
right?
Would be light would pass through you, right?
No, you just reflect the light.
If you
So
were,
light
if you
doesn't
were-
touch you though.
if you were,
Imagine
if you were
if
to
you were-
reflect, like, okay, for invisibility, right? If you were to reflect light back at, okay, depending on how you see it. So how do you think invisibility, like, how do you think it works?
I would say the way invisibility works is literally like, let's say you have like an all black suit or something, and it just covers it up so that when light bounces off of the suit, right, it doesn't reflect
closer to
anything
me.
back.
Closer to the mic.
Sorry, yeah.
If it didn't, okay, my issue with it, if it didn't reflect anything back, was you'd actually see nothing.
How would you see nothing?
Okay,
Like
because
you,
okay,
the person that is being invisible.
okay, listen, like, you know what Vanta,
Is it-
you
is it-
know what Vanta Black is?
No.
Yeah, it's a darkest
Yeah,
color.
it absorbs all light, so
Yeah.
it's shapeless. So how invisibility would actually work is it would be like air. Like
Wait.
light particles would actually have to pass through you in order to see what's behind you, right? 'Cause
Right.
like the lights right here, right? They're reflecting off of me, and that's how we're able to see each other, right?
Right.
But if I was invisible, the light would go from the light source,
Yeah.
to it would pass through me.
Right.
not through you. It just goes like
Around
like
you.
it just doesn't reflect off of you.
You
That's
could
what I'm
say
saying.
that. That's
Right.
You're thinking. I think you're thinking more of radar. Like like when it comes to military aircraft, how they avoid radar detection is what you're thinking of. Like the radar waves bounce off of the object, right?
Right.
And it bounces back to the receiver, right?
Right.
And that's how it tells. That's how the station knows that there's something there.
Right.
And that's why I'm thinking you're thinking of invisibility. But if that were the case, then you would be able to see yourself, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, when I mean invisibility, I mean people can't see me, but I can see everything else. That's
Oh.
the idea. Is that just
You want to be a ghost?
Yes.
But what I'm also thinking, like, it would create weird shadows too. Like you would be able to tell somebody's invisible. I think because like
Yeah, that's why
I don't know. If
I
it would
always
just
find
be
that so
black
stupid.
and then
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to be invisible? Like, doesn't make any sense. You don't get any of the superpowers you get when you're like flying and stuff. Like, when you're invisible, you can still get run over by a car.
That is true.
You're walking around and nobody can see you.
If you think about
So-
most of the people that want to be invisible, they're like borderline rapists. I'm serious. I've talked to so many people,
Bro,
and, like,
what?
all of them fit the case description of rapists.
Okay, that's
And, like,
not what I was
stalkers.
expecting.
including myself.
It's so
hey,
weird, bro.
Whatever suits your fancy.
The main
If you
reason
like that, I'm not gonna.
Whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
Whatever tingles your.
whatever tickles your pickle. It's honestly
Dude,
whatever.
the only reason I would want to be invisible is to get into places where I'm not like if I want to, like, for example, if I want to go into
Like
like
a
a
club.
store, like a club, like if I want to go to a
Shot,
store,
yeah.
like take somebody's glass, or if I want to go to like a store, right, and I want some ice cream or something, but there's a guy there, then I'm just gonna go into the store, take some ice cream, and walk out.
But like also,
That's
you would have to
stealing,
be-
Yusuf.
You would
That's
have
wrong.
Exactly, that's the idea.
Also, question: you would have to be naked, right?
Yep.
whoa,
Yep.
whoa,
Because like you
Hold
can't
on.
make the clothes be invisible.
I didn't think about that part.
Your skin may be invisible, like reflect light, like
Unless
you
you're a
would-
nudist, you'd be fine, Yusuf.
Yeah, you'd probably be fine.
But like, imagine your power stopped working, you would get
Oh
caught
my-
by flash.
Oh,
You would go down there.
shoot, you'd
Hey,
be screwed.
That's why I believe I want to be. If I was gonna have a superpower, I would want to be. I would like to teleport. You know.
Bro.
Okay, but here's my thing with teleporting, right? I've seen a lot of episodes and stuff where people teleport and they'll teleport like into a wall, and then now they're just dead.
Not necessarily because you would be able.
Yeah, you can do that though.
You'd
Like,
be
you
able
can-
to control where you.
Bro, actually, like teleporting, I think is actually like low key. You could kind of maybe do it.
It's one of the.
I mean,
we're
we do it
technically
with-
teleporting right now because
I mean,
there's a light delay because like when light hits an object and hits it back, there's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
tiny delay, so you're
Yeah.
actually seeing things delayed. So I'm seeing Yusuf delayed right now.
Yeah.
but like
whenever I
it's
move my
a
head, you see it delayed.
like
It's a millisecond.
Yeah, like for example, from the sun, yeah, it's 8 minutes, for example, right?
Well, like, how do you get the signal of a message from one phone in like freaking I don't know North Africa, right?
But
to
what I'm
come
saying is-
all the way over.
What do
It's,
you- what are you
it's
made
radio
of?
waves.
Like what?
Right.
What I'm saying is, what are you made of, Yusuf? Atoms, right?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of atoms and a bunch of molecules just combined together, right?
right to form me.
Yeah.
you know you're you know
we
you're
just-
mostly open space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. If we could
kinda
just
weird.
duplicate those like DNA and those like molecules that make you in another place,
Right.
like
That's
we, like,
teleportation.
integrate you like here and we make you over there, and you basically save up your brain and then put your conscience.
I was thinking more of like instead of going.
I feel like that could go wrong so fast.
Instead of doing the clone route, I would rather go like warp, like a wormhole. You know that concept, like the physical, like it makes more sense.
You know what I'm thinking in the future is gonna be like, because you know how when you're driving there's like traffic and you can't go to every place, and with everything being online and everything right now, I think the future is gonna be okay. Hear me out. I'm calling this. Okay, I'm calling this. I think the future is gonna be like virtual reality, right? VR. So
SAO, if y'all know what that is.
What is SAO?
It's a
Sword Art Online. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that'd be so fun.
That would be so chill, actually.
That would be so fun, dude.
I've been thinking of an idea that I wanted to do for a while, but I think it's technically impossible. If you could have like a full body suit, right? Which uploads you into a game, and you basically get all the feelings from it.
I mean, I guess
like if you land on spikes, for example, you literally get these tiny little like pencil things that like stab you. And so I
guess it's possible,
but it's not like
it would be super expensive, and I don't know how.
I mean, if you think about it, like cell phones back then used to be like mega expensive. So it's all about making it cheaper.
Yeah, it's like a nice like
iPhones are pretty expensive still.
I know. You can. That's because it's a premium product, right? But look at LG and like all the Android phones.
Yeah,
because there's a difference between like, because you want to have an iPhone because it's a premium product that like it does what you want it to, right?
And it works better.
Yep. But look at the quality control of most Android phones. Mm-hmm. So
Well, the thing I like about Androids is you can actually like tap into the files and mess around with it and stuff.
They're more of mini computers.
But for iPhone, you have to actually jailbreak it, which is stupid. I really don't like it though.
I don't know. I like iPhone.
I like iPhone too.
I like iPhone because I edit and then kind of that stuff. It's pretty good for like creative, like artistic kind of like kind of things.
But then you could just get a computer at that point. If you're gonna do like a whole editing software, like you might as well just get a computer.
But like I mean,
it's all about the portability.
I mean the IO like because like for example, AirDrop, everything, all of that. It's so great. Like it's such a great environment. Dude.
It is really
that
nice.
Android doesn't have, and it's iMessage everything, bro.
It's hilarious though. Like, like when you're gonna send out tests, like like the answers for like homework and stuff, and your friend he has an Android, right? So you're like, let me AirDrop it to you. I don't have an iPhone. So you just
everybody with an Android is gonna get bullied from now on.
Yeah,
they should all just get bullied.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's crazy because I was seeing the other day. Is there's like 4 ways to market stuff, right? Head, heart, organs, and your dick, basically.
What? It's more of like a passion because you have you have 2 heads, guys.
Exactly. So your second head,
the right one.
Okay. So your second head, right? You can market those 4 things, okay?
Right?
Because like for example, organs, you can be like for example, eating food, right? Yeah. So you target like that's
hunger.
Yeah, exactly, hunger. Like that's so tasty. That's like really like that's what I'm craving right now.
Man, I'm getting kind of hungry right now.
Exactly. So like when you see like that bacon that you can eat, you know what I mean?
I can't eat.
I'm getting
dude.
I feel bad for Yusuf.
Exactly. So like that's when he targets your gut, for example.
Bro, I can't make you carbonara.
Your heart,
no, you can't.
Your heart is more like of your those poor kids in Africa.
Yo, that polar bear.
I'm gonna ship them water.
Yeah, that turtle that has straws and it's dying.
I know, and like the polar bear, there's no ice anywhere.
And your head is kind of more like
logical, hey, if you install this new water system, you know what I mean? Then you don't have to buy bottles anymore, and you save like $1,000 over time.
He has good stats. He's like, these lights can switch between colors, and
RGB, dude. RGB is one of the biggest scams when it comes to like computer peripherals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you would think
stop wasting money with RGB. I do not care. You're giving me a stroke. You're giving me epilepsy. Stop.
So what I'm saying is like most technology should be head, right?
Right.
Like this head. So but I was seeing this TikTok, right? Because it's pretty
TikToks.
On TikTok, a lot of guys think with their head.
Which one?
So basically, I was seeing these that basically everybody wants to reproduce, right? Without reproducing. Okay?
Right.
In this
it's a primal desire, man.
Yeah, exactly. So everybody wants to do that.
Right.
But imagine you have an Android and you're having this.
You're not getting. If you have an Android, it's not happening.
You're chatting with this girl and you're in this group chat, and you're the only guy making the group chat green.
Right.
Oh,
you're terrible.
Imagine
you're terrible
being
human
that
being.
guy.
That's
oh my
stigma,
God.
bro.
What a bum.
That stigma That's just
it's race. It's basically racism nowadays.
racist.
That's
Bro.
the new racism.
You don't have airdrop. You don't have like all of these things. It's like they're making you feel like you have to just be able to like
Ishmael, you
in.
know what
Right.
that is?
what?
It's all down to corporate greed. That's why for example the chargers, right? I feel bad for all my friends that have Androids, right? Because I always carry around that power brick.
Bro, that's a rip.
Yeah, like they're like, "Oh, Gabe, can I get a charge? Oh, do you have an Android cable?" 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
I immediately go to, "You have a cable," because like I have an iPhone, right? So
Yeah.
it's nice. And then
So crazy, bro.
Y'all know like
kinda
EV
rough.
charge, like electric vehicle charging, right?
Yeah.
It's BS, right?
It is
Because
garbage.
when it's annoying because you have proprietary plugs, right?
Mm.
So a like the Volkswagen, their electric vehicles, they can't plug into Tesla chargers, and Tesla chargers can't plug.
That's
right-
so.
right-
I find that stuff so stupid. It's
If-
like, why
if-
can't PS4 play with Xbox? Doesn't make any sense to
okay,
me, man.
that's what pisses me off. Like if the government really cared about green energy, they'd standardize all like electric vehicle like plugins and all that stuff. They'd make they should make electric vehicle charging more widespread.
They should make electrical cars free.
They should. I mean,
I would love for that to happen,
there's
dude.
there's pros and cons to that.
Listen. I know the main thing of Tesla, right, is like you're doing no gas, right, and you're like doing like you're saving the planet.
Right.
In reality, sorry, Elon, I love you. You know I do.
Elon
But,
Musk.
in reality, making the batteries of the
It's
cars
so
It
bad.
takes, it's so bad for the
you're
environment.
destroying the environment.
And you have to go to other countries and
then
take their resources.
Sometimes, I'm just saying, to make the energy for you to charge your battery,
Cobalt.
they burn fuel.
Yeah.
It's
basically-
it's guys, it's inevitable. I'm
Pretty
sorry.
bad.
So I'm just saying, like, it's definitely gonna be the future. Like in 50 years, there's gonna be no like.
The thing stopping
gas
the thing stopping electric vehicles from being mass market is the charging.
No.
Yeah. I would say it's
because
charging.
listen, the charge
You
times.
know what also is like those big like people that like because like the U.S. for example, the whole economy is based on petroleum, right, on gas.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There's some yeah.
Bro, the U.S. doesn't have
You
gold
see all the
to back up
memes.
their money. They have gas.
Yeah, they don't have gold. Yeah, but they still have like a
China-
lot of-
It's black gold, dude.
China has like basically almost all the gold in the world. Like they're buying so much gold
Wow.
to back up their money.
That's a
Oh,
problem.
okay.
That's a problem with it though.
Because I
That's
think China
crazy.
knows that whenever like petroleum goes out and we start going electric and stuff, that's it. That's it for the U.S.
The problem with gold is that like inflation. You hear about that one king back in Africa, right? Like all those years ago. He destabilized markets because of gold. Like he had so much gold.
It's just Africa is such a sad story, bro. Because they have some of the richest like
They have the richest histories in the world.
Exactly,
But the
like-
problem is that like
everybody wants some.
got bad leaders, and then they just never like industrialized. They never grew, which is also not their
It's not
fault.
fair.
It's
Yeah,
not their
it's
fault.
not-
they got bitched by RNG.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's
conditions.
RNG was not fair to them.
Yeah.
But like most of the countries, it's like they have so many natural resources. And they
That's
can be
all- that's
so
Africa
rich.
has so many natural
The
resources.
problem
They can be
with
so rich,
the
but,
problem with like focusing on natural resources like as your main commodity,
They run out.
Yeah, they run out, and it's like trading penny stocks. If y'all are into investing,
Yeah, it's like the U.S. for example had basically very little natural resources, right? But like
Actually,
they just
yeah.
industrialized.
Well, I mean, they did
They
have
did.
some, especially California. California had so much.
used
gold.
to. Dude, California is so bad nowadays. Dude, I remember my mom was like really sad about California, like San Diego, because
Dude, yeah,
she
San Diego
like when she was
was-
when she was
oh,
growing up there, like after she moved to the U.S. from
Yeah.
the Philippines, she said like after school like there was no city basically back then. I mean, there was a city,
Right.
but it's not like as big as it is nowadays. And she used to be able to see the cows in the hills.
Dude, that's insane.
She used to see cows grazing in the hills. It was green. The air didn't suck.
I mean,
It rained.
I went to California like for over the summer, and I mean, we went to a bit of a nicer area.
It's
we didn't really go to
depressing.
one of the area.
The
Like, we
Valley.
didn't go to one of the big cities or anything because we already knew the big cities were gonna be bad. But like San Francisco, I mean, it's covered with crap all over
It's
the
covered with
place.
crap.
It's covered with
Homeless
homeless
people,
people with
yes.
needles all over the place, and like
It's bad.
I don't know. I feel really bad because California is really beautiful. Like it's such a nice place. Like we went to the it's like Angel Island or something, and like the history there is so nice.
You know what the problem with California is? Like we were talking about this in economics the other day. Like it's so expensive.
It is
in California. It's so.
Here's my issue. I don't want them moving to Texas.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Californians. I don't want y'all moving here.
That's the thing. Like they take so many taxes from you. Like it's so expensive to live there. You're basically making no money, and everybody's leaving, bro, because of all that. Like
I know
California's gonna go.
I have a little theory for y'all. What? You know why they passed an abortion bill here?
Why?
Because they wanted to keep away the Californians. Because like how it's like very democratic over there and like liberal.
Yeah.
And how they're like pro-choice and all that stuff.
Yeah, pro-weed and everything.
Actually, I don't think marijuana is that bad.
I'm pro-weed.
It has its uses, like alcohol.
Yeah.
It
actually has medical uses, and I'm never gonna smoke weed, but I feel like if you want to,
like everything is, if you do it in excess, and if you overuse marijuana, and you don't know how to control yourself, and
it's like alcoholism. That's a problem with it. Exactly. But I feel like
if alcohol is legal, why can't we be legal? I don't understand.
It's a political and racial issue.
Exactly. And also like the US had never been able to produce marijuana, so like they weren't making money out of it. So
exactly.
It wasn't good for them to actually sell it.
But now if you legalize it, they can put taxes on it and stuff.
That's the thing.
And they can regulate the THC levels.
Exactly.
It's easier to regulate it if it's legal, dude.
Yeah.
That's my thing about drugs.
And if it's legal, it's harder to get. Think about this. I tell everybody that my parents know this, everybody knows this, right? It's easier to get drugs than alcohol in the US.
It is.
It is way easier.
Yeah.
Way easier. Because alcohol is
there's people selling it on Snap.
Yeah, all the time.
That's not my point. My thing is like it's easier to get drugs because it's already illegal. So there's no government controlling it. There's no like clubs like selling it and asking for IDs or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's easier to get.
Right.
But alcohol, everybody's looking. Are you 21? Like your ID, everything. You know, like
it's also like
standardized things.
There's also a societal factor in that. Like how because weed is generally new. It's like relatively new when it comes to like recreational substances. I know it's been around for a while, right? But like the mainstream
people don't really use it as like people haven't considered it. They've considered it as like a drug, like a bad drug that you shouldn't.
It's all about like alcohol is a drug, right? But like it's all about how useless society. Like
my thing is like alcohol was illegal like not too long ago. Like, you know what I mean?
Prohibition. It's gonna happen.
The 18th Amendment made it
less than
illegal.
100 years ago.
Yeah,
alcohol was illegal in the US, but they realized, we make it illegal, we're gonna make so much money. You know how much the US?
No, it's not. It's not because it's actually because people campaigned and people said, "Hey, people were literally just buying it illegally, and people were literally going to like riot because they didn't have their alcohol."
And like people are gonna just keep finding ways to get alcohol,
right?
But the US was like, dude, how much money can we make out of it? Regulate it, you know what I mean? All of this things.
They can make
commercialize it, make companies around it. Oh my god!
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like
the U.S. government, if you're watching, I know you're watching this. Make
weed. Watch every single YouTube video.
You can actually solve our national debt if you legalize a lot of substances. But not all of them, but we can start with weed.
Also, I've seen things like you also want to have national debt because
it's important. But
there's another thing because like it helps the economy and the market and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also like my thing is like who are we in debt to? The aliens? Like
no, we're in debt to.
I don't know.
We're in debt with ourselves because we're borrowing money from ourselves. We're basically printing money every single day. Every time they make a loan.
That's inflation, but like that's not technically.
It's not
debt.
inflation.
How are we in debt to ourselves?
It's just because it doesn't make sense, and everybody's in debt with each other, and it's economics is weird.
It is really weird.
Okay, but
thank God for Coach Hagen.
Going back to football, because we got so political and so like such a curveball, but
see that's what happens when you talk to me.
That's the breaking point. Okay, we're starting in this parabola. We're going back.
Yes,
okay?
We're spinning all the way.
Going back to
football. All the way back to the intro.
Yeah. What a crazy
bowling.
So bowling. Yeah.
Going back to football. How do you guys feel this season?
We're gonna win.
I am so excited.
Are we going to state? That's my biggest question.
Yes, we are.
We're going to state.
We're going to state.
We have to
bet on it. Bet on it. $10.
$10.
You won't go to state.
Really?
$10.
$10.
So you
$10.
bet with him.
$10.
So Yusuf, your parents.
Shake on it.
Go higher.
No. $20. $20.
$20.
Yusuf, your parents are stacked.
You have $80 in
My
your name,
parents
bro.
are not stacked. My parents are not stacked.
Come on.
Just
Bet on it.
hey,
Bet on it.
$15. Go $15.
$15.
Hey, $100.
What the hell?
$100.
Relax,
We're
bro.
not, we're not made out of money.
I'm not
$10,000.
that rich. Calm down. You willing to put $1 million on that?
Your whole house.
Your whole house.
No, okay. Listen, I think we have a really good shot actually, of going to of at least going to playoffs.
Oh,
So
listen,
bet
I
on
know.
it.
maybe state.
Bet on it.
Oh, that we go to playoffs?
Bet on it.
$1 million.
No.
I'll play out.
$1 million
$1
that we go to playoffs.
I said state, like win state.
Win state?
Yes.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay,
about it.
Honestly,
go
it's
state, go
it's
state.
it's
Go to
one
state?
game.
Go to state.
Ishmael, it's
Listen,
one game
if
at a
you want to
time.
go to state, dude, you have to win 5 games in a row against all the best teams.
I know.
It's kind of hard to do that.
Do you think you can win against Clear Falls if you go against them again?
Yes.
Yes, we're
Definitely.
Well, I am
Because,
pissed.
because we know what we did wrong now. So now we were going to be able to improve and beat them.
But they know what they did wrong too. That's a problem.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because our big issue was that we didn't scheme
Did
things
you
right.
did you not see film? Like, what do you think? What
pro-
happened?
the-
Like, you did not see enough film. You did not like. What do you think was the problem against?
I guess maybe we just didn't we just didn't play hard enough.
what?
Hey, hold
Oh,
on.
sorry,
No,
go ahead.
no, you're good.
My
You're good.
bad, my bad.
No, go ahead, you. I'm trying to formulate what I'm trying to say right
Okay,
now.
I was just gonna say I think it's just like we weren't as well prepared as we should have been because they are a really good team and we really didn't play hard enough to beat them.
Yusuf, I'm sorry.
what I'm
I'm
saying?
sorry, but we got clapped by a team that didn't practice money on Tuesday. Because they were flooded because of the hurricane.
Yeah, they were flooded.
We're kind of sorry for that.
Well,
But,
I mean,
but
okay,
at the same
but-
time, we have to be better prepared because at the end of the day, football is very complicated. Like for example, on the defensive side, like all the blitzes we cover,
yeah,
it's a guessing game.
it is really because if you blitz in the wrong gap, that's literally 10 yards.
Also, like when you're blitzing, you're taking a guy off of your off of your scheme and your depth, right?
Right.
That guy is blitzing. He is out of the picture. Like you're betting on him to make a play, and
Exactly.
if he doesn't, you're down a guy in the backfield.
Yeah, which is rough, and it's the same thing on offense. Like we're basically trying to fight 11 on 9 because there's the quarterback who's throwing the ball, there's a running back who's running the ball, right?
Yeah,
So that's already
so it's
2
basically
people out.
nine-
That's 2
nine-
people out.
nine-
So
nine
we
v.
have
11.
9 people minus receivers. If you minus the receivers, trying to cover 11 guys.
So it's technically a 5B 5B10.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of ridiculous.
But
I'm
here's
not
the
gonna
thing:
lie.
like all the moms, it sounds weird.
All the moms.
It sounds weird, but when I go to the games, right, and they're like, "Gabe, why do you run the ball down the middle? Like, why do you run? They're always there. They're always tackling y'all. There's a reason for that. If there's moms watching this, I'm sorry for my language.
What?
It's fine, but anyway, when it comes to scheme wise. Running down the middle sounds stupid because everybody's there.
Yeah, everybody's
but it's
already there.
smart because if you get
Yeah.
all the blocks right,
But like
You
also,
can
the
make
thing
a
is,
big play
you can
off
make a
of
big
it.
play.
You can hit the running back as soon as he's going off that gap. Because the offense, what are you trying to create? A gap, right?
Right.
For the running back to go.
Exactly.
It's all about blocking everyone properly.
Exactly.
If it's properly blocked,
Because like the idea is like, is it 10 or 11? 10, right?
11.
It's 11.
11, right? Okay, yeah. So it's 11 on each side, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is like it's an 11v11. So the thing is like everybody should be covering one person.
But you no, hold on. But you
Here.
can't. You actually can't because of the fact that again, there's a quarterback who's throwing, there's a running back who's running, and occasionally you can have the running back block, but it's basically a 10 on 11. So
Hey.
you have to have one extra, and if the running back is running, it's a 9 on 11. So you have to get one extra. This sounds weird. You have to get one extra person. You have to get one extra person to block a backer so that it's a one-on-one with the
Yeah.
running back versus maybe a safety, which is what you want.
Here's the thing about our scheme. So for example, Cinco defense, we're a 4-2, right? So
Right.
We have 6 guys on front, and then the corners and the defensive backs are doing their own thing.
Right.
So it's basically if you boil it down, it's a 6v5 for like the offense have 6 guys and the defense has 5 guys.
Okay, but that's for you guys because
That's
you
for
guys
us.
have a lot of people outside the box.
Yeah, but
The box is like the little area where there's like the 5 offensive
Linemen.
linemen,
But if
and
you-
then everything outside the box is like receivers.
if you think about it, it's really just a 6v5. Like if it works correctly, right?
Right.
So you have 5 linemen blocking 5 guys.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then the 6th guy is a running back.
Yeah, but you have to have, but your linemen have to go block backers.
That is true.
So
But the thing is, like, the quarterback is also a player. Like, you cannot count him out. Like, he's not
You
blocking.
can't count him out, but
Yeah.
like he
But
can't.
he's playing. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but he doesn't actually
He can
block.
run the ball. He can
Yeah,
run
but
the
he
ball.
doesn't block.
The whole point of the
He
quarterback.
doesn't need to block.
So you're always one person down because imagine if it was 11 on 11 and you could have the quarterback blocking somebody, then that's perfect. You have one guy for every person.
Yeah.
But the quarterback is always having the ball, throwing,
there is
or
a
running.
play for that though,
There is one, yeah.
but like we can't discuss that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Seth was going with me with different plays that y'all have to. Yeah, we have some
It's
good
so
plays.
it's so
Yeah, we have
it's
some really nice, we have
complicated.
some really nice
But
stuff.
also, like, not clear fault. What was the team Brazos, right?
Yeah,
Brazos
Brazos
were,
one.
They were.
Seth told me that they had a good, like a good play that y'all were afraid of or something.
What?
I can't remember what play it was.
what
Do you, remember,
play is
do you
it?
know? Am I right?
I can't.
I think it's Brazos.
There was a play.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's either that or I think he's talking about clear falls maybe.
maybe clear falls.
Because there's a play where it's like a Z reverse, right? So there's this guy, player number 5, right? His number is number 5, right?
Yeah.
And they like to run a reverse, which is basically, I mean,
Bang, they run this way and then they hand over the ball and there's another guy running this way and he takes it that way.
So
then all of the front guys get all the front guys follow this guy who doesn't have the ball anymore, and then this guy runs outside.
No, I remember it was like one that they were blocking everybody, and they had like this clear gap where the running back could just go.
Oh, ISO. I think he's talking about ISO.
Are you talking about?
You see the- it's either
he explained
ISO
it to me, but he didn't tell me the name.
It's either
Is it
ISO.
like they open a gap in the middle?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, that's ISO.
But like
That's ISO.
everybody's covered, so it's like literally a clear path.
For that to happen, dude, your
Yeah.
offensive line has to be really good.
It's either really good or the defense is really bad
Their
at their
defense has to be
job.
really bad, or you have to be really good because you have to. Because when you have 5 guys on basically 6 pretty much, if you're talking about the linemen at least, and you have to go, you have to get these guys down, and then you have to also get to the backer and get the backer out of the way.
Yeah.
Here's like if you're doing run fits, right? From a linebacker perspective, we're supposed to press our gaps.
You're right, because you can't let it open.
Yeah. So like the problem
But
with
you're also like the linemen are also supposed to help. Like, let's say
the DTs are like
the DTs fucked up, right?
if the
You're
DT
supposed to, like, be the backup.
not really.
Right.
If the DT fucks up, it's on him. Because
Really?
how we play is we have our assignment, we fit our gap.
Right.
Yeah.
Linebacker, I have my gap. That's my responsibility. If anything happens outside of my gap, that's not my job.
Exactly.
Because
No.
It's
Okay.
like, what if I like
co-
get a different gap and I'm in your gap? You switch gaps with me, right?
Not necessarily. So like what happens is the coach doesn't want us to like be overwhelmed. They want us to do one thing and do that thing well.
Okay.
So like when it comes to like fitting gaps and stuff, it's just going in there and making sure the running back doesn't go in there.
Yeah, you're just trying to you're just trying to make it so that when the offense tries to make a hole, that hole is covered so that the running back can't go through there.
Who would you say is the most important player on the defense?
lineman.
The most important player.
Okay. Depending.
Probably the maybe the I don't know actually.
I would say when it
Like,
comes
linemen are pretty important.
the
I'm
line,
saying,
maybe the line,
yeah.
maybe the line. You can make a case for linebackers because I'm a linebacker.
Of course, yeah, you'd want to say
for
that.
the offense, even more
It's the
than
quarterback.
No, even more than the quarterback, I would say the center, bro.
The center,
Why?
because the center snaps wrong.
Yeah,
plays
right.
botched.
Like the
but
center,
if the center
the
is
center
great,
has to be so good that he snaps the ball just right and he's ready to block.
yeah,
his gap.
it's tough to play center.
I mean, yeah, I think it's a hard, like, you know what I mean?
Well, okay, but
Hey, listen, that's
it's kind of like it's the center and the quarterback are the two
Yeah,
most important.
yeah,
I would
they're the
say.
two
I think lineman, like being a lineman, it's one of the most demanding jobs in all of football.
It's so
Probably.
hard.
Yeah, I have the most respect for linemen.
It's tough
Because I remember, like, dude, you
You-
get
yeah,
injured
hey,
all the time.
You have to be
'cause, like,
be big, but you have to be fat. Like you have to have a lot of quickness. And
Yeah, you have to be
agility.
fat. If you're not fast, you're not getting to the backer, and your running back's not going anywhere.
Like on both sides of the ball too. Oh my gosh.
But like the thing is, for like all linemen, is like you're getting hit every single
lineman is a true skill position because when it comes to like receivers and all that stuff, they're considered skill positions because it is a skill. Yes, catching the ball, running fast.
Right.
That's a skill.
Right.
But some people you can work to be fast, but others are just naturally good at running.
Right.
That's why they're receivers. That's why they're running backs.
Yeah.
But when it comes to linemen, yeah, a part of it is being big and being naturally big. But
if your steps are garbage,
Yeah.
you can be 6'6" and 280 pounds, and you're still gonna suck.
like, look, remember Geyser last year?
Well, I don't know if
he was pretty good. His size was good, but wasn't he slow?
Yeah, he was kind of slow.
Like, it's all about technique when it comes to being lineman. All of your whole position is learned.
Yeah.
You can't really like
None,
get
like
that.
your steps are hard to once you learn. Like, I think people don't realize that your feet matter a lot.
Yeah.
Because if
position
you
of the feet.
because we were watching film and we were watching one play, right? And coach was literally saying, like, you literally took the wrong first step, and because you took the wrong first step, your quarterback got sacked.
Yep.
That's how important it is to take the right step. Because if he's outside of you, right, and you just take like a zero set like this, then he's gonna get outside of you and he's gonna get sacked.
Yeah,
but
so
if
you
you
have
take
to
your
step.
proper set,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if you
You're
back
totally
up
right.
like this,
You're totally right. Yeah.
yeah, then nothing's gonna happen. And
You're
gonna block it
covering
fine.
your gap.
That's why I can't get the quarterback every single time we
Yeah, I know.
scout, because
I know.
this man is always there.
I'm always in the way.
Yusuf is actually really good at what he does.
I think I've gotten a lot better over time.
Yeah. Because I remember, like, my thing is, I went in my sophomore year
Right.
knowing nothing, bro.
Don't worry. Hey,
Yeah, I know it's kind of rough.
Nothing.
Hey, I'm playing on varsity with only 2 years of experience.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
Compared to what I know now, I literally knew nothing.
So you started in
before.
JV?
I started JV
Yeah.
with knowing nothing. Because
That's tough.
last year was one of the worst years. I mean, it was the best. It was the best season of my life, right? Like the best year of my life.
Right.
Why?
But it was hard.
What?
Because when you're part of football, it's like a community, right?
Yeah.
That stuff is nice. But
Right.
actually playing the game,
It's tough.
knowing almost nothing
Nothing.
about the sport. I mean, I know about the sport, but about the position, right?
Yeah.
It was mind boggling.
Dude, I knew nothing about the gaps. Like, oh, this is the gay gap. This is the big gap.
Yep.
Bro, I didn't know, like positions. Like, I didn't
was
know
hard.
nothing.
Dude, even though I played football for like 2 years, I didn't understand like feet placement. I didn't understand hand placement. I didn't understand why are we doing all of these board drills all the time.
I didn't understand.
there's
the
a
push and
reason.
pull, right?
There's
all
a
that.
reason
Yeah.
for every single one of the drills they do.
It all makes sense
No
now.
matter how pointless it is, there's a pretty good reason why.
Yeah.
That's normally how it's supposed to be anyway.
And like my thing is, no, like there were people that have been playing football since they were like 2.
Since
I
they were in
feel
kindergarten.
bad for some of the guys because football's their life.
Like
Right.
they literally started working. They were playing football. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
pretty much.
Like crazy.
It's a
crazy.
good thing though. It's a good.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like I said, there's upsides and downsides to everything in life.
But like my
Because
thing
of
is,
that.
football over here too is like a religion.
It's a
bro.
religion. Yep.
Is like football and then everything else in your life.
I remember in Arizona, like, we play football, but like we didn't play at the
Basketball,
we didn't play
okay.
middle.
Basketball
We didn't
is
play
the
at the
main
middle
thing.
school level. It was way too hot outside.
Yeah.
So like basketball is a big thing over there, but here I wasn't expecting football to be this big.
I think,
here
bro,
football's
Texas,
huge.
in Texas, yeah, Texas is going to be
Texas,
massive.
It's huge. Everything is bigger than
I think-
Texas.
I think our coach says this a lot of the time, where he says God, family, and football.
Yes.
Literally, this is the ranking. Student, that's below.
Yeah,
Your
student.
grades don't matter.
No,
Well, I mean, they matter, obviously,
except
but-
if you're Yusuf.
yeah, no.
Mr. 4.3 GPA.
What do you mean 4.3?
My thing is like you're a student athlete, but
You're not.
an athlete student. Like
No.
There's a reason. There's a reason why they emphasize the athlete part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
a
but-
student athlete.
Yeah.
You do a sport.
Yeah, I'm just saying like football and having all AP classes. Yusuf, my respects. bro.
Yeah, we gotta respect
It's
Yusuf.
kind of
Yeah.
it's
I
tough.
respect Yusuf.
Like-
It's hard, but I'm not the
Aren't
only
you like-
person
I
that
feel
I'm
bad
not the
you're
only
like
I'm not the
15?
only. No, I'm 16. I turned 16. Okay, I'm finally 16.
Yusuf because I remember off season he had to do Ramadan, right?
Yeah.
Where he didn't.
No, that was during spring.
So yeah, during spring, I felt so bad for Yusuf because like he could not eat or drink.
Well, it was mainly Quasi.
And Quasi, his tongue was like
Quasi
green.
never drank anything. I still drank water. I'm still gonna drink water because I was
Okay.
literally.
I
So
feel
like
bad.
you do drink water.
I have a lot of
No,
respect for.
no, like I have to make up the days afterwards. Every day that I drink water, I have to make up afterwards because otherwise I wouldn't be able to play.
I have a lot of
So I
respect for
have to
Muslim
make
athletes
up
for
the days
that.
afterwards.
But my thing is like if you pass out, like
If you pass
Yeah,
out,
you're
you
dead.
if you
It
die,
is what it is.
like I understand your
I'm going to
religion
heaven,
and everything.
but-
But like if you die, of sun like I don't
Sun
know,
killing you.
heat wave or whatever.
No,
Sun
that means
dies.
you're just very religious.
Yeah.
You just
Like what I'm saying is
you're on
like
a different level.
you might you might be really religious. Are you ready to die? Just like
He's ready to die for Ramadan.
That's why you have to make up the days afterwards. If you
what do you mean make up?
like let's say for example you have to drink water because of something like sports, then what you can do is after Ramadan is over or whenever you have or like the days afterwards, then you fast. Because you couldn't do it on the day, or you can give money to the poor and then you don't have to fast.
Man, I remember,
It's crazy.
dude, fasting
The
sucks.
rich people will be
It
like,
sucks so much.
I
know.
"You boy, here,
Hey,
here you go."
Here you go. You want some food?
I had a fast for like, because I was trying to lose weight, right? Like
It's
spring ball.
I know.
The intermediate fasting or-
I was doing 22-hour fast every single day.
Jeez,
On top of football.
Why?
My goal was to lose weight, right? Because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do.
But
it
I
right
thought
now.
you ate
But
food
also,
though.
like,
You ate food.
aren't you trying to gain muscle? Same time.
I was kind of stupid, right?
Yeah, that's
I
kind
was
of
pretty
stupid.
I was like,
Stupid.
for you being like,
Okay, what-
but you being short and everything. Like,
Yeah,
what you
I
want
have
to do
to-
is eat more.
I have to
bro.
eat more, but like it was off season, right? So I wasn't really like trying to. I wasn't really trying to like be heavy or all that stuff because we're not really doing football. We're like
Right.
just doing regular strength. I was just trying to lose weight and look good for summer, right?
Yeah.
But that kind of bit me in the ass because I
Yeah.
dislocated my shoulder.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
Oh, I know it's a stretch going from fasting to like dislocating my shoulder. I'm not saying dieting is important, guys. Like I'm not trying to discourage people from going on their weight loss.
Discourage.
I don't. Yeah, I have a little bit of an accent. Don't worry.
Bro, Yusuf, you're white. We understand.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway, like I'm not trying to discourage anybody from like working out and eating right.
Right.
But like I wasn't eating enough, right? Mm-hmm. I probably only got like 1,500 calories a day.
Jeez, dude. And you were weightlifting, bro.
Yeah,
Like
that was when I hit my 365 max
Oh god.
For what?
on squat
On squad.
for my size.
365.
I was 100. I was
Pretty
150.
much. That's pretty much what I had.
I was 159 pounds.
Wait, what is that? Isn't that like double your body weight?
That was like
Because I remember
What, like 159, 365. 159
I could've
times 2
probably
is
done my double my weight. Back then, but I was just too scared, bro.
that's like
doubling your weight is very hard.
Yusuf, what was your max again? For like 500?
Yeah, it was like 455. But I
Like
weigh
so
like two at the time I weighed like 250, so it makes sense.
that's like 2.5 times my weight.
Yeah, that's insane.
Hey, that's dedication right there. If
That
you
is.
like, if you want to do something, you'll do anything to like accomplish.
If you really want it that badly.
That's my like when I'm talking to people like who are struggling with like their goals and stuff. I just tell them, hey, do you really want to do this at the end of the day? Like, can you see yourself like going through with it like the whole way, the whole 9 yards, man?
exactly.
The whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I know.
99 yards.
Because like that's a problem. Like most people like they say they want to do something, but do you really want to do it?
Yeah.
Do you really want to lose weight? Like why do you want to lose weight? You get like
Right, is it to look good? Do you want to lose weight because you
I'm not trying to like survey you like your whole life choices or nothing. I'm just
Yeah.
like there has to be a reason why. Like there has to be a genuine reason why you want to do something.
Right.
Because the thing is, like, you can do it for a week, you can do it for a month, but like the thing is,
has
you
to
have
be
to be
sustained.
for life.
It's a lifestyle change.
That's
you
why I
want to
love-
lose weight, you have to change your lifestyle. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
just diet.
Football is my lifestyle, and like football is my life right now. Weightlifting is my life.
I know.
School's part of it too, but like it's all about finding something that fits.
But I also think like by senior year, school is just so low in your priorities.
It is.
bro.
Yeah, school's so
At
low on
that
my
point.
priorities, but I'm still trying to do decent
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to think like
because I'm joining.
in some of my AP classes, I should focus more on school. I should do a lot of more of my homework than I actually do. But I just like
It's okay, Yusuf. Like
you just kind of get like burnt out.
that's how it is with AP classes, though.
Yeah.
But it's like
AP classes burn you out.
it's
really
giving you a
fast.
taste of college.
Yeah, I know.
And college is there to.
Yeah, I was, because I already have friends that graduate and they're going to college, and they're saying like, bro, it's like a full-time job.
I'm joining the Navy after this, bro.
For real?
Yeah, his dad.
Like, actually,
his,
Yeah,
his
actually.
dad is like a high-ranking naval officer.
right now.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
My dad is a recruiter. My dad is a recruiter right now.
Yeah,
No,
he works
so
in the
your dad's-
Navy.
Your dad's in the Navy.
Yeah, he's in the Navy. He switched to recruiting like 6 years ago.
Okay, so he was actually like serving.
He's still serving right now.
That's crazy, man.
Where's he
he's-
right now? Is he here in Texas?
Yeah, he just got promoted to chief.
Nice, dude.
That's pretty high up
He
there.
came to the game. I saw his dad at the game.
Nah, is he ripped?
No, not really. Okay, he's good. He's good for his age.
How old is he?
He's like almost 50.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I did not think that. I thought
Everybody,
he was like
Asians don't age. Asians
no,
don't
they
age.
either age super fast or they don't age
Yusuf
at all.
doesn't age either.
No, I thought he was 32.
Have you never seen those Asian like people that are like 400 years, bro? And they're like in the
Oh, the
Wait,
really
what?
Oh, they're like really old, but like they like Asians just live longer, bro. I don't even know.
Old. It's part of the part of its lifestyle.
Did you know that Japan is the country that has the like longest?
It's part of it is because
Yeah,
of what
it's also
they eat.
because their BMI is the lowest.
Actually, yeah, because it's more of like a cultural thing and more of like another socioeconomic thing.
Well, it's really because they have good eating habits.
Like they just have good habits.
Having a good
Yeah,
relationship
habits in
with food
general.
is very important.
And nature as
and
well.
like for example, the Japan like how they work and everything. It's like
Yeah.
even in your jobs, you take like 15-minute breaks to do yoga and like stuff, and like you like yoga is technically not
So-
like a
but
sport, but like you work like you know as you stretch.
Have you
Yeah,
seen,
right,
Wait,
right,
have you
right.
seen how hard it is in Japan to get a job? I mean, like a decent job, because like they have these things called like cram schools, or like cram
I
whatever.
know in Japan everybody has like to be a try hard.
Yeah, you
that's
have
how
to
the
be
culture
tryhard.
is. That's why they're so like. That's why they're so far ahead of us.
Right.
Because they're focused. They're focused, and they're like determined to do what they want to do.
Right.
And the U.S. needs some of that, but at the same time, it's gonna.
Well, the U.S. is a little bit more like liberty based.
The whole
so
po-
people
the-
have the freedom to do what they
The
want.
problem is diversity has its limits.
Yeah.
I mean, it's limiting, but it's a blessing, but it's a curse at the same time.
yeah, because the Japanese,
it's not- it's a
are
hot take, yes, I know
the
it's a hot take.
Japanese are super exclusionary.
You know the Japanese
I
are one of the
know,
most
I know.
xenophobic societies.
yeah,
I
they
understand that.
hate foreigners.
I understand that, but at the same
With a
time,
passion.
it's like, why do you think the U.S. is such a big power in the world right now?
The U.S.
In
is
Japan,
a
it's
big.
not.
The U.S. is a
That's
big
a good
power.
point. Well, okay,
It's-
but the U.S. is also like 20 billion times bigger than Japan.
it depends on how you look at it. The reason why the U.S. is as big as it is now is because of resources. Because
Just
look,
because they were
well, okay,
the
but
whole-
here's
the
the
whole
thing.
struggle-
Why wasn't Japan conquering everybody?
because
Because
look
that's not their culture,
look
though.
at Japan.
if Japan conquered, bro, because they had good like samurais and everything. Like they had good warriors.
But they had terrible resources. They
Yeah,
didn't have any
the problem with
resources.
Japan is
Japan has
resources.
A lot of resources. Like,
What?
Japan has resources. They can get resources.
I mean, okay,
No,
They're-
okay,
they
listen.
have very limited
Ishmael,
resources.
in-
Yeah, they have
the
limited
whole
resources.
ocean.
In the modern
Right.
in the modern sense of things, Japan has limited resources.
Japan
like when
has
we're
limited
talking when we're
resources.
talking
I know
about
that.
natural resources,
yes,
but
yeah,
when it comes
'cause-
to trading, like
That's
being,
what I'm saying.
They're open.
there's an advantage when it comes to
Trading.
being an
Like,
island nation.
position, like all the like you literally
you're in front of
won't
China.
Won't struggle with food never. If you know how to fish,
Right, right.
like food is not a problem.
Except
Fish
for
and
mercury
farm. If you can
poisoning.
do those
Maybe
two,
like
you're basically
maybe
good.
houses, maybe all of that. That can be a problem. That can be like you know what I mean.
But like overall, like it's pretty good over there.
Yeah.
I know, but the thing is they really hate foreigners like so much.
Actually.
Like you literally have to get a breeding passport in order to go and like marry
But
someone.
no, like Japan right now is like in a
Their birth rate is declining.
yeah, they have a negative birth rate.
So
they're
same with
actually-
Russia.
yeah, yeah.
They're actually like telling people like to like
You know,
they will pay you to
there-
have children. And
Yeah,
stuff.
like
there's
the
more
three of
work-
us need to get over to Japan and
Like,
get
if you have
working.
5 kids and you want to go to Japan, Japan will pay you to
Hey,
go.
Yeah,
there's more women than men in Russia and Japan nowadays, right?
really?
Like yeah, like the percentages, which like that's probably why
More
there's
You know, I
there's
think
more,
also
there's
like
more women than men.
I think also Japanese males. I don't know if they really want to. You know,
Okay, listen.
That's
the
also-
society,
I'm not really gonna talk about it, but you know what I'm trying
the
to.
society in Japan, dude. You know what otakus
Degenerates.
is,
Bro,
What?
anime has made such as like a stride
Japan
on
is a
reproduction, bro.
Right.
Anime is a blessing and a curse, man.
No, it's a
amazing.
curse, bro.
It's
Okay,
amazing.
2 nukes were not enough. All right.
Shut it!
No,
I'm
just
sorry. I'm
joking.
sorry.
I'm
Okay,
joking.
listen.
I probably please don't cancel me. I promise it was a joke.
Hey, okay. When it comes to
2 nukes for none.
actually, if you think about it, like wars changed. Like I mean, the impacts of wars on society in general are pretty like astounding.
Yeah, they
If
are.
you think about it, like imagine if, like, for example, like the start of World War One, like if that dude didn't go out in an open top car, like did you hear like the start of World War One is fucking dumb.
It is really
Because you had to
Stupid
get
as hell.
so lucky.
I
'Cause
know.
the car literally got stuck in front of the one of the failed assassins, right?
Yeah, and then you just threw the bomb. It was like, oh, let's go.
It's dumb.
It's just like it started because people had nothing to do. They had-
What are the odds?
Listen,
Bro.
the World War One started because all the countries had a lot of resources and nothing to do. Like they had. I'm not kidding. Like they had a lot of resources.
They had a lot of. They had them.
nothing
They're
to use
highly
them for.
militarized for their time.
for their time, and they had nothing to use them on. It was like an
Damn.
excuse to like kind of like
It was basically a.
get to work
It was a
kind of thing.
dick measuring contest. That's how it is.
And then Germany lost. And then
Germany got clapped twice.
Yikes.
Ha,
bro.
Damn.
Germany was. I'm just saying. Germany
Listen,
probably
they
would've
got
win.
screwed over.
Germany would have probably won.
Okay,
The 2 times
they
if
could-
the US had not joined.
I know.
I'm saying
That is true.
Germany would have won if the US hadn't
They
joined.
smacked them big time.
The problem with Germany is that with the population they have and the industrial base they had, they were one of the best economies at the time.
Yeah, and they were so far ahead in chemistry and all of that, like
Yeah, they had all of the leading like
poisons,
theorists.
everything, all of
The
like
problem. Okay, there's a case for Germany winning World War One, but when it comes to World War Two, they were not going to win.
No,
Okay,
what? Wait, who
I-
told you that?
I believe that
they probably could have won.
They could not have won.
I think they could have won. They could have won.
I
that.
believe. Okay, I know why they couldn't have won. So,
Why?
I've been waiting to say. Okay, so number one, their industrial base.
yeah,
It got crippled.
When?
Because of World War One.
yeah, yeah.
Germany?
They weren't as strong as they were. in
Yeah,
World War
arms
One, for
restrictions
sure.
and all that, right?
Right. But still,
But
they
they
had
also-
a strong
they still had-
army.
They also had powerful allies. They had like Japan. They had
and
Italy.
Russia.
Even if they had Japan, it's more of a situational thing. They had. It's not that they liked each other. It's more that they had the same enemy.
the Allies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it came, people ask me all the time, why didn't Japan and Germany?
Wait, really? Like
collab?
people just like
They didn't
randomly
collab.
walk up to you in the street and they're like,
No,
"Hey,
no,
Gabe."
It's like-
when
it's like, for
I'm talking
example-
about history,
Yeah.
people are like, why didn't they do this and that?
Right.
That's because look how far Germany is from Japan, and look how far. And when it comes to Italy too, they were not ready for war.
They were not.
Mussolini did all of that just to look good.
I know.
But still, Germany was pretty powerful, dude.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful.
I,
but here's
like
the-
I honestly,
Listen, World War One, Germany easily could have won.
Okay, they could have won because
Yeah,
they
they
were
could've-
winning.
they
It
would've
was
whooped
because of America. If America didn't step in and save everybody's asses,
yeah, Germany would have whooped.
Germany
everybody.
would have won.
Do you
I
know?
know.
Do you know? What was the reason that the U.S. joined World War One?
Lusitania. It was more.
Yeah.
I think
It was the
what's his name?
Lusitania and
It
the
was,
Zimmerman
like,
telegram.
What's
Not-
his face?
Not like there were a bunch of reasons. But, like, those are the two.
It's
of
mainly
them.
because the ship got shot down by Germany. But I can't remember
But
the name of the president. It was wasn't
the
it?
thing is,
was
like,
it?
there's theories
I don't
that
know.
like either the U.S. did it themselves or Britain did it.
Dude, that always happens.
That-
Everybody
there-
always makes
there's
those
always a
theories
reason
up.
behind it.
Because
Like
I don't think Germany I'm just saying like the Zimmerman letter is obvious that Germany.
America could have joined
not
on
say.
Germany's side.
How do you know that Germany didn't send it?
There's a timeline because they were
they wouldn't though because
no,
they were
because-
already allies with France and Germany,
and
they owed both a lot.
at the time at the time of the war, there's a lot of Germans in America living in America, right?
Yeah.
They made up a high percentage, but I think what swayed them ultimately at the end was the war crimes, like that Germany committed in World War, like in Belgium.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They could America could have joined if the Germans weren't a bunch of dicks.
Yeah, if they weren't.
But okay, now let's skip ahead of World War II.
When are you?
They could not have won. Germany could not have won World War II, mainly towards the end.
Yeah, and also it was harder because the U.S. was pretty fresh, dude.
Yeah, and once the U.S. came in, it was kind of over.
Yeah, like,
Germany.
in
Germany
World
did
War-
not have to declare war on America.
No.
They just did it just because fuck it.
Dude, Japan trying to attack America.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Big mistake. bro.
Did you know that Japan
Woke
had
up
a
the
huge
sleeping giant.
They had a huge submarine, right? That was an aircraft carrier.
They
Yeah.
could
That
have
was
literally
crazy.
They could have literally won, bro.
Also, Germany
Germany and Japan could have literally won.
Germany
if they
and
hadn't attacked the U.S.
I know.
But the U.S. at the same time wanted to join, so it's like
Also, Germany had like this huge bomber called the America bomber that could travel
What?
across the Atlantic Ocean and bomb America.
But I mean, at
Damn.
the same time, America had like all these nukes.
Yeah,
Also-
they had the largest military.
Also, if Germany wasn't racist, they could have won World War II.
what?
Yeah, I'm serious because they could have developed an atomic bomb.
I thought
they
they
were
hated
doing
Jewish
that
people.
they were doing that in I think Norway or Finland.
Yeah, they were.
But like the reason why was because it was Jewish science. They thought atomic science was Jewish because predominantly
Wait,
back
really?
then all the scientists and physicists were Jewish.
Yeah.
Think about Albert Einstein and all them.
That's true.
Yeah.
All of them were Jewish. So Hitler was like, if Germany could have won if they didn't have Hitler. But it would have
Germany would have never riled if they hadn't.
Yeah, if they didn't.
Yeah, so
well,
at the
okay,
same time,
actually,
there would
no,
have
no.
never been a
that's
war.
why
Wait,
I
you guys
tell
know,
people that
you guys know the thing that like go back in time and kill like baby Hitler. I think that even if Hitler hadn't like
here's the
the
problem
power
with
of that art school had just taken Hitler, I feel like
somebody else
somebody else would have filled in.
But
because
not as
it's
strong as Hitler, though.
No, but I mean, imagine, dude. It's not.
Okay, listen.
There's a massive
Hitler
gap.
joined.
It would
whole Germany, bro.
Ishmael, if it wasn't Hitler, it would have been Stalin.
Yeah, there was always going to be
over like
No, it would have been Stalin because
taking over Germany.
Yeah, because okay, listen. I mean, not really.
No, like let's be honest.
Not really taking back
maybe.
Germany, but
Maybe.
like the Cold War would have started earlier if it wasn't for Germany.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
for
there was
sure.
a massive crisis.
But at
Like
the same time, did you know that World War II saved the U.S.
Yep.
from bankruptcy? Like
yeah. Because
Like,
it gave people jobs and it
Exactly.
allowed people to work.
he
And
gave,
it was
he
good.
gave a pro like market. Like
The reason, yeah,
people
that's
started making money.
That's the reason why the
Yeah.
Great Depression ended. Like that's one of the
Exactly.
main reasons because of the war. War saves countries, but it destroys countries.
And FDR also, obviously.
Yeah, like obviously, right now you don't want wars because you can like save your economy and everything. Like
also, like war. Right now, wars are too costly to fight because,
and
like,
the thing is, like wars are too
Dangerous. Nuclear weapons. Hello.
Listen, it sounds really, really bad, but I kind of wish they didn't invent nukes. Cause like, okay, listen, hear me out. If it wasn't for nukes, then the world would be a better, but it would be it would kind of
No, people would fight all the time. They would
Nukes are
shoot
the only
people.
thing protecting us from going to war against one another.
Yeah, from going against war against Russia or going to war against Germany because they all have nukes.
Yeah.
Well, I
If
mean,
we
hold
didn't
on.
have nukes,
If
we would
we-
just send people all the time.
Hold on. If we nuked Russia first, wouldn't we also destroy their own nukes?
not really
No.
because the nuclear submarines.
Exactly. Like they're
There's
preferred.
always retaliatory.
Yeah, but if you
Russia's
bomb
too big.
Russia, if
Russia's
you-
too big to bomb everything.
Listen,
in Russia.
but here's the
Are
thing
you
about
sure?
Russia. All of it is situated in the eastern side of it.
Yeah, the
towards
whole
Europe.
all of it is not inhabitable.
at the same time, like Russia, for example, has some occupancies.
Yeah,
in
that's
Cuba, for example.
Listen,
right?
that's why Germany couldn't
Not legally, but
Germany couldn't beat Russia. There's no way in World War II because they would have done what.
yeah, he got backstabbed.
You know what happened with Napoleon in Russia back then?
Napoleon.
Yeah, Napoleon.
He tried to conquer Russia.
He tried to conquer Russia,
It's
but
the
you
same
know what
thing that
Russia did?
happened-
They retreated.
They did nothing.
Bro,
they did nothing.
It's
They
the
just
same thing that happened to Hitler. Russia is so hard to conquer because they always try to conquer in winter.
It's so cold. It's the worst time, dude.
Part of it is winter, but another part of it is resources.
It's like, for example,
Germany was
Japan.
running out of men.
Japan
Yeah.
is so hard to conquer. Japan was so hard to conquer because of monsoons?
Geography.
Monsoons, yeah.
Monsoons, yeah.
Both
Russia-
times when the
Russia
Mongols tried to
tried-
go capture the Japanese,
That's where they get their-
literally got protected by God, pretty much.
Hey,
Otherwise,
that's why they cause it-
colonized.
They call it kamikazes,
Nobody
guys.
could conquer Japan because of like the ships would sink.
Yeah, there's just no way to get
They were
to them.
literally so protected.
America needed that when Pearl Harbor happened.
Yeah, I know.
What?
America needed a little bit of a hurricane to happen so that Pearl Harbor,
Didn't happen.
That's another theory.
The problem is that
I think maybe like the U.S. kind of maybe also like
they let Pearl Harbor happen. Yeah.
why would they
Do you
let
think
their
you-
soldiers
you know-
die, dude?
Yeah, because if you think about it, it's part of national interest.
exactly, bro.
Because you know how
You sacrifice-
war is one of the best businesses to be in.
exactly, you sacrifice.
You know how much money you can make use of.
How many people died? Like 300, something like that.
Probably not enough to make too much of an impact because you know how many people there were in America back then to fight actually.
That's what I'm saying.
lot.
It's like Americans needed jobs.
And back then like
Yeah,
PT
but
like,
but
and
you could
they were
so,
ready to-
dude listen. If it was actually America, you could so easily just make it so that the troops weren't there.
hey,
You didn't have to have troops die. If it was America doing it to itself.
But the thing is, like, they would not have joined if people hadn't died.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Think about it.
Hey, it's the lesser. It's
Why
the
not?
lesser-
Why not?
it's
People
the
don't want to
lesser
join
of
the
two
Europeans.
evils.
Yeah, people, the Americans don't want to join European. Like, that's the whole, like, what's it called?
conflict.
No, the
Butterfly effect.
no, like covering like
What?
This is America. We take care of America. That's
Oh,
Europe.
you're talking about
Oh,
like,
isolationism.
Yes, but there's another word. Whatever. Like they would just wanted to be like isolated, but there was another word. A word.
Right.
something.
Yeah, but
When you stop trading too, whatever. I forgot. So basically, yeah, the Americans didn't want to be in European problems because that's your problem. That's Europe,
Right.
right? But the thing is, like, once they start killing people, it's like the same thing with the Lusitania and everything.
But it wasn't
You have to
because
join.
but it wasn't because people died. It's because they bombed an actual American base.
No, it's because the people died. If they
Yeah,
had bombed America,
when
don't die.
people are involved, that's when things get serious.
Exactly.
Because you can blow, like, for example, Beirut, like when it blew up, like it could have been just like a massive explosion, but people died.
for example, 9/11, you could have blown the Twin Towers.
If it was a
nobody
holiday,
dies?
if it was a holiday, then nobody would have died, right? It
Right.
would have been just like a huge loss of property, right?
Yeah. But like at the same time, because people died, the U.S. went in war against everybody.
Hey,
I doubt it.
hey,
I doubt
that's why it's so sensitive when it comes to like
You
like
know
nowadays.
how much money the U.S. made because of 9/11?
You know how much money the U.S. lost because the Twin Towers got destroyed?
I mean, it's not the Twin Towers. It's more of the
Nothing.
cost of war. But then it's more of the companies making money,
Right.
stimulating the economy.
What was the president? It was.
It was
I don't know,
George
I don't-
W. Bush,
Yeah,
dummy.
I don't feel comfortable talking about this because
Yeah, because you're a
my
conspiracy
FBI
theorist.
is watching me. FBI agent. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, I love you.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on down.
Like there's.
Come on the podcast.
I'm not
I think it'd be fun.
furious, whatever, but-
I think that there's no way that it happened that fast. Like the building collapsing that fast.
That's the thing too. Have you
Also,
seen the
the-
videos how it it goes down?
Yeah.
When the
Okay, yeah,
explosives
okay,
up
yeah,
here?
yeah. Yes, the argument is like, yeah, it's steel, it's heavy. Yes, but
No,
Yeah, but there's a
But
plane.
I'm
But there's a plane crashing straight through it.
listen, here's my thing with the Twin Towers. I'm pretty sure they designed it to like if a minor plane strike. Like I'm pretty sure they designed buildings with that in mind. Like if something hits it really hard, right?
No, I really didn't think that they.
I heard there's
Also,
protocol.
do you
for
know
that.
how much money the owner of the owner of the Twin Towers didn't lose money? They made so much money off insurance money.
Insurance is big.
The insurance money. Do you know how much money they made? You don't even know. Yusuf. You don't even know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they couldn't predict that a freaking airplane would crash into the Twin Towers.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't technically a scam because literally.
You know how much dirt the FBI and CIA have on them.
I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like you don't even do you know who what's his name? Jeffrey Epstein is?
Yeah.
He didn't kill himself.
Didn't happen.
Bro. That's what I'm saying. Like
He did
the
not kill
FBI could have caught him since like so long ago.
I know.
Like
It's
At the beginning.
a political issue. That he was gonna.
but he was friends with presidents, with prime ministers. Dude.
Yeah.
They had to do it.
He had a lot of foreign influence.
it's more of a
so
national
They just
security
kind of let
issue.
him get his
He had
children.
so much power because he okay. If you've seen the documentary, cool. If you
Yeah.
haven't, that's your thing.
There's a lot of stuff that the government does is really shady.
Yeah, I know.
You know they're poisoning us with water.
What do you mean poison?
They're putting fluoride and stuff in there.
I don't think that
What
counts.
do you mean?
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm a little bit
Okay,
of a
This is
conspiracy
high
theorist
tier
myself.
conspiracy. We are a conspiracy
Conspiracy
channel now.
All right, well,
Where's conspiracy channel?
let's change the topic before we get to
Yeah.
into-
So going
into
back to
meta.
football,
Yes,
we were doing so good.
we were doing so good, but we got clapped.
Yeah.
What
sorry.
happened, Yusuf? You tell me. What happened? What did you do wrong? What? Why? Why did you bring the L back home? Why did you not take it
I
down?
don't know, dude. During the game, I was so pissed
You
off.
know what it
'cause I
was?
like, I have no clue why we're losing.
It was
I don't know.
it was on the defensive end. It was fatigue.
No, you know why we lost? You know why we lost? It's because they brought back a kickoff return for 102-yard touchdown.
Yeah, listen, it's
That killed all of the momentum for the entire game.
what it's down to.
Like we hadn't scored the entire first half, right? Second half, we come out in the first drive and score, right? And we're just off the field. We're talking to coach, see what we did right. And then next thing you know, we hear over the announcer, it's like, what did it say? It's like, the Knights have just returned for a 102-yard touchdown. Go Knights! And then I literally wanted to die.
it's so frustrating to play football sometimes.
Yeah, it was kind of painful.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
And we had
comebacks can happen any second.
And we had terrible field position basically
Facts.
for the entire first half.
We were trying hard,
We were,
but you know what?
we
The
were
return-
stuck in the 10-yard line.
I was
for
about to
so long.
slap the returner, like a jet and all that. I was
did
about
we
to
lose
slap
po-
him because you know what? He ran right into the guys. Like, okay,
But, okay, he's also not getting blocked.
Yes,
so.
it's down to blocks, but at the same time, you got to be you got to be an athlete, right? You can't just run into people. I know it's hard. Okay, if you see 5 guys running at you, what do you do?
Run away.
Yes, run away, right? But what does he do? He's supposed. Okay, so I looked at the film. He could have ran towards the side, like towards the sideline, right, on one of them. But he ran towards the middle. He's supposed to get depth. I mean, yes, partially. Part of that was on the blocker too. But
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm just saying, dude, we could have won that.
it's a missed
We should
opportunity.
have won that game.
I don't want to.
It was a tight game.
Hey, somebody jinxed us.
I think so.
So I'm not gonna say who.
We'll blip it.
I wasn't gonna say who, but you're gonna blip it.
Yeah. Justin, blip this up.
The
Okay.
What? You really think
I'm
it's
serious. Yeah, I'm not gonna say his name.
Is he bad though, or what?
No, he's not bad,
No,
but he
he's
said something.
good.
He
He's
said something
good.
that we gotta lose once in order to learn from it.
Maybe.
Yo, that's
actually,
that's kind of tough.
he might be right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's
No, because if Katie and Tompkins can win all 4 of their games without
and now. Yeah,
Okay, but listen.
struggling, then we should be able to do it too.
Katie
I'm
has
very
been struggling.
I'm very superstitious, dude. Oh, but listen,
Katie has been struggling.
you know how good the teams are. They're going like all the teams that they're going is they're pretty good.
No,
Right?
what are you talking about?
Are you sure?
Tompkins, all the
They
teams that
went
Tompkins have been
against-
going
No, I'm
against are
talking
trash.
about. I mean, Katie.
Katie, yeah, but Tompkins, no.
Tompkins. I'm not concerned for Tompkins because we can beat him. I have confidence in.
I
our
think we
team.
can beat them.
That's next week, right?
Yeah,
Well, like
It's
this week.
the problem is it's a Thursday game.
it's a Thursday game,
It's
which
disgusting.
is sucky. But the Katie, I don't know. I mean, I want to see the
Eton
scouting
Roads, right?
report.
It's a road.
I'm pretty sure.
Bro, I'm going to that game.
Yeah,
I'm
everybody's
taking-
going to that
Hey,
game.
Hey, I'm taking pictures of y'all.
Yes,
what number
that's
are
right.
you? What number are you?
55.
55. I'll be sure.
67.
67 and 55.
Dude,
Let's go.
You'll probably see us standing next to you. You'll probably see us.
the Katie
standing.
game, I really just want to see the scouting report because until I see the scouting report, I literally have no clue. I'm assuming that we can like maybe at least be even, right?
Yeah.
But once I see the scouting report, that'll really tell me whether we can beat them or not. Because then I know what kind of plays we're running, what are their best players and stuff like that. It helps a lot to know that stuff.
Yeah, film is one of the most important. Like knowing their plays, knowing what they do.
Being a student of the game is watching film.
Pretty
I
much,
know.
yeah.
I remember like you already know who the best player is when you're going to the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I remember maybe it was Coach Lanza that was saying like the day before or something like, oh, this guy's the best player and like you should like Seth told me or something, and then they never even played it or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, like against
he was benched
Brazos
almost the whole time,
against
yeah.
Brazos Wood when we smacked them, we were practicing for this front that they were gonna run.
Yeah.
It's like odds stacked, right? Where they have 3 down guys and then they have backers over the top.
Yeah.
And then nothing. They never ran it.
never
They
ran it.
ran it like one time. And then they just had even the entire other time, which we didn't really practice, but we still smacked them. So
Wait, they played even?
they played even the entire time.
Yeah.
But in Brazos Wood, but we practiced for odds stacked the entire time.
So is that why y'all had so much fun?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he loves going against even
Going
fronts.
against even fronts are so easy. I love going against
Just for y'all, it's four man front.
Yeah. Why is it so easy?
The thing that makes it so much easier is everybody's covered except for the center. So basically, most of the time, right, I'm going to be hitting the guy in front of me and I'm going to be driving him as far as I can.
Yeah.
We don't have to struggle to get up to the backers anymore because we have 4 people on the line. So I take care of my guy, he takes care of his guy, he takes care of his guy, he can take care of his guy, and the center goes up to find a backer. And then the running
So the
back,
center just boom drives through.
yeah, he goes.
It's annoying to go
He'll
against
help
his
one
linebacker.
side or the other, but he'll go for a linebacker. And so you can open up some nice holes like that, and your
so
pass
the center
protection is
leaving
easy.
is literally a hole right there. A gap
Pretty
right
much,
there.
yeah, pretty much.
Hey, if any opposing teams are watching this, that's not how
Please
we
run an even front.
Please run an even front. We will we will
love
clap you.
I will literally
I will kiss your head coach.
please
on
coach,
the lips.
please. On the
No,
They're probably like that.
He said, "Kiss you on the head, coach, on the lips,
Whoa.
on the lips.
on the head." Dude, hey, Yusuf, you have lips on your head?
Do I? Maybe.
Yeah, that's why he has long hair.
Oh,
It's a conspiracy. Oh no,
bro, how many conspiracies have we talked about today?
At least 50.
18.
Well, do you want to talk about anything else?
Probably not that much.
Hey, next week, going against Tompkins, right?
This week we're going
Yeah,
against
sorry,
Tompkins.
this week against Tompkins.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Who are we going after, Tompkins?
We're going against like
Maid Creek, yeah.
All right.
We're coming for your
call it.
blood.
Let's call them right now. I want to hear who wins and
And the score.
the score.
Against May Creek?
No, against Tompkins and then May Creek.
Tompkins is
Against
going to be a
Tompkins,
close game.
It's going to be a close game. We're probably going to win, like, I would say.
Maybe by a touchdown.
Maybe like 21-14.
So we're calling a win.
Yeah.
We're calling a win.
Tompkins is going to be a win, 21-14.
21-14.
Yep.
It's gonna
I'll call it. Oh, I know.
Be honest.
have faith in us. Come on, please, Daddy.
Okay, let's call it 21. 21-24.
21-24?
24.
Yeah, I feel
So we
like
win
it's gonna be like
Wait, so we lose by field goal?
No,
no, I think we're gonna win by field goal.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
we're
So
gonna
have faith in our
In our kickers,
kicker.
bro. In our kickers.
Yeah,
was
dude,
sick.
Santi is really good at kicking.
He is really good.
They always have like the soccer player, right? Like,
Yeah, it's always a soccer
It's always a
player.
soccer
It's always a
player,
soccer
but hey.
player.
I feel like it's almost like a check that you have to have, right? Do you play soccer?
Yeah.
Yes.
No?
All right. Yes.
No?
You're,
You
you're
didn't
a
kick
kicker
it.
right now. You're a kicker.
I mean, they did
Exactly.
have the kicker last year on varsity wasn't a soccer player.
No, he wasn't. He was an offensive lineman. I
Kind
think.
of awful though. Oh my god. I don't want to. I'm sorry, bro. I know you're probably gonna watch this. It's you're pretty good. He was good at bowling though.
bowling. All right. Do you want to talk about anything else, Gabe?
No.
May
May Creek. Yeah, May Creek, we're going to win like 52-0.
Nah.
Okay, we'll beat them
May
like
Creek are
okay.
not bad. May Creek are not like super bad.
Okay, fine. We'll beat them 35-0.
Last year we were bad.
And
Just
we
last
still won against Bay Creek.
Still beat them.
We still beat.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only game.
That was
we
the
won, right?
only game.
It was the only game we won. So I'm saying we're going to beat them like probably like 35-0.
Nah.
Maybe not. Maybe give him like
They're
7
gonna-
points.
Yeah.
It's not 14, bro. 14,
Fine.
two.
35-14.
Well, we still
there
got
you
to blow them out though.
go. 35-3.
35-3. Nah.
My final prediction.
Dude, you know how bad that is? 35-3. You're like, you just can't compete.
I know.
And then we have Morden, right?
No. Then we have Katie.
And then Morden?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's Taylor, then Morden, and then
Taylor is our homecoming?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Taylor next.
And we have to play Taylor on our homecoming. They're not that good.
We could beat Taylor.
Yeah, we could
Taylor's
probably beat
good.
Taylor.
Dude, Taylor, they're 3-1, I think, right?
Are they?
I don't know.
I thought they were 3-1. I mean, I thought they were 1-3.
I know Taylor's good though.
Yeah, I thought they were 1-3. I didn't think they were that good.
I know they got blown out last game.
Did they?
I heard.
I
Damn.
don't know. But I know that Taylor's like one of the like older high schools from Katy too.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
They have more experience. Like kind of like Katy.
Right.
We just have to play to our strengths.
That's all we have to do.
Yeah.
Because
We just get better at what we're good at, and then we're gonna beat everybody pretty much.
Also cramping too.
Yeah, cramping. We have like 8 players. We had like 8 players that cramped
dude,
yesterday.
Every other play, somebody's on the floor cramping.
Yeah, I mean our center was literally cramping, and he was still on the field playing.
What do you think that has to be doing? Like, is it water? Or is it like?
It might have been hydration.
You know, I seriously have no clue.
It's a lot of factors because they're playing hard.
Yeah.
When you're playing at your max at the in,
Yeah, you're
You cramp a lot.
yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Well, good luck to both of you.
Yes, sir. We're gonna do good.
I hope you'll do good. I hope you'll bring the dub back home.
Yes, sir.
We will.
Bring it
It's-
back to
it's-
W, boys.
It's a home game. We're required to.
Yeah,
It's okay to lose
I'll
an
be
away
there in
game.
the field. I'll be there in the field.
Yes,
Moral
please.
support.
that's right.
I promise.
We need all.
We
the
want to
support.
see you there, dude. We need everybody there to support us.
Yeah, we need everybody.
Everybody,
there.
come to the games.
The student section is literally the
student
best part of the
section,
game.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Best part of the game.
Oh yeah,
This is
yeah.
Student
Yeah,
section.
yeah,
Best
yeah.
part of the game.
best part.
Bro, there's some crazy dudes that go there too.
I know,
Yep.
dude. It's
Hey, that's the
awesome.
way that it makes it memorable though.
It makes it more
I'm
fun.
glad that we have fans like that because
know.
I remember everybody used to shit talk us all last year.
It's just we lost every.
It was.
I know.
It's
I know.
hard it's hard playing like Cinco football when everybody's disrespecting you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there's no respect. No nothing.
But now that we went like 3-0, and even now that we're 3-1,
dude, even then they're still talking.
It's just, I know, but I mean, I think everything comes down to this game.
Yeah.
Everything comes down.
It's
like,
against. We're
how
going
gonna
against
perform
Tompkins. How are we
against
going to do
Tompkins.
against Tompkins? Is it going to be a close game? Are we going to smack them?
If we
are we
smack
going to
them-
lose?
If we
I don't
smack
know.
them, then we're different.
We're like Cinco will have respect.
Because we got to beat the team that beat that
Beat
Katie.
Katie. Yeah.
Yeah, if we beat the team that beat Katy,
It's gonna be big.
it's Cinco. Cinco's back
It's
on top.
Cinco
That's
season.
right.
Cinco's back on
Exactly.
top.
It's Cinco season.
So
Top 3.
Let's go this Thursday.
Oh,
This Thursday, I want to see
come,
you.
Come to
You
the
guys
game.
better watch, dude. This is going to be a fun
I will
game.
get his FBI agent to get all of it.
All right. So yeah, guys. Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, quick thing. Weightlifting form. Stop arching your back when you're doing deadlift. If you're arching your back when you're doing deadlifts, I'm going to slap you. The weight's too heavy. Lower the weight. And second thing, stop lifting in sumo deadlifts. You're not impressive. They're cheating. You're cheating. That's like benching with an arch. That's what I hate. I hate seeing people on Instagram and all that. They're flexing their deadlifts and all that,
But
lifting 500 pounds.
Right.
But their feet are like, they're like outside of their shoulders doing this. You know how much range of motion that is? That's like 5 inches. That's 5 inches.
My whole dick.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah. Lift with proper form. Do proper programming. Lift with the correct weights, and have motivation. That's my keys to success.
I like it. That's pretty good.
I like that. All right. I appreciate you coming today, Gabe.
This was a lot of fun. I really liked that. I think this was a fun conversation, definitely.
I think
we went on way too many.
we went
Yeah, we went all over the. I know that was all over.
I love
360, bro. We did like,
Hey, that's me and
Full
Yusuf's
circle.
Conversations every single day.
I know.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's something
we were
like
literally
that.
bowling, bro. We were just.
It was all over the place.
Hey, we did a strike though.
We had a strike.
That's all that matters.
This is a 300 game.
This is a 300
Hey,
game right
I'm
here.
just saying. Good luck this Thursday, guys. Good
Thank you
luck
so
next
much.
week against Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Try our best, man.
We're gonna do good.
I know you will.
Remember, no promises.
Hey, I want to see you go to state, Yusuf. I want to see you go to state.
I want to see me go to state too.
I wanna see
I want
you
to see us go to state.
If we go to state, I will wear my maid
Hey,
costume.
if we get into
Y'all go to
playoffs,
state-
I'm gonna get a
If y'all
bullet.
go to state, I will literally not go to school to record it. Yeah,
Hey,
I know.
hey, guys, hey, everybody out there, you will see me in a maid outfit at school if you go to state.
Whoa!
I'm betting.
Bet right now.
Record one. Zoom in. Say
in.
it to the camera. Say it
it
right
right
now.
now.
Right there.
This is
If
admission.
Cinco goes to state, I will wear my maid outfit to school. Yes, I will.
If we,
I will
hey,
shake. Wait,
hey,
shake.
Done it.
I'm shaking. I'm 100% confident.
Hey, if we go into playoffs, everybody on the O line is getting a mullet.
I'm getting
including
a-
me.
I'm
getting a mullet.
Is that actually something you
Yes,
talked about?
yes. We're actually gonna do it.
People were telling me to get a reverse mullet. I
Hell no.
What is that?
No.
No. Wait.
You no. Hell no.
No.
So it's basically all of this.
Yeah.
all of this-
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah.
cut.
It's so bad.
So bad, but hey. Nah,
Hey.
I'd rather get a mullet though.
Good
Yeah.
luck, guys. Thank you so much
Thank
all
you so much
watching.
for watching.
We love you. We appreciate you guys. Yeah, this is Today Talk, and we hope you liked the episode. I know it was a little bit of a curveball. We talked about so many
A
things.
lot of different stuff.
But yeah, hope you like it. Love you guys. See you later.
See you later. Peace out.
Bye.